We are live. So, I'm live today. I'm not taking a risk because I know I'm going to study for hours. I have a quiz tomorrow. Usually, I've not studied before quizzes. If you have been around anytime, that just generally means I'm not getting on at all. But I did a lot of homework on Tuesday to allow myself to stream for a little bit today. Obviously, most of the day will be spent studying, but it's a long day. Alright, let me save this. I'm doing my normal setup. Again, usually the stream starts 2 minutes after I begin it, because some things you just can't do until you're actually live. So, my apologies there. Okay, now I can go live from TikTok. Honestly, it won't take that much longer. I'm pretty much done. Did I not hit play? Oh, I hit play. Okay. And then here. So I'm live everywhere. That's honestly the quickest I've done it. We'll see if we get people to show up. This is way different than my time on a Thursday. So I might be competing with no one. or with more people than I thought or no. But yeah, I'll be on for about 4 hours. We'll try and get some tournaments in. Not play at chess today at all. All I've done is like very boring things. Clean up my room. I made a clip. Showered, very boring things. But yeah, or the clip wasn't boring. I recorded some games on my Meta glasses. I won't be able to post them until, when will I post them? Oh, whoa. Good thing we're doing this. I don't know when I am going to post those, actually. I guess Saturday, it'll probably come out. So it's not that long. Alright, let's go queen here. Checkmate here. Okay, checkmate. Checkmate. Okay, queen here. Alright, we're locked in now. We got something wrong. We're locked in. Alright, that's 10. That's 11. And appreciate the likes there from Angel. Much appreciated. Alright, queen here in the corner. When we have enough players, I can start up the viewer tourney. We need 3 people besides myself. If you want to play, let me know in the chat. Just doing some warm-up in the meantime. Down here. Knight here. Yeah, and then rook h8. Okay. You would think... Oh, it is this. Yeah, because then queen here. And then you take the rook. Perfect. Alright, knight sliding again seems like it would be the move. And then rook slides over here. Checkmate. That's 18. Okay, the queen's going to slide out. Oh, that's not right. Well, this I do see. Okay, you win the rook. 19. Take. Checkmate, that's 20. Take. Take here. And then here, and then here. You don't want to go that way and lose your rook there. Capture. Knight takes. You take the queen. What's going on, Grub? Let's see. Next, queen slides over. And then what? Queen down here. And then queen here. Okay, 23. Check. 24. Can you just... Yeah, probably. Alright. Queen takes rook down. Alright, we're sitting at 26 now. Can we get to... I don't know if I get to 40. The goal is... Let's see if I get this one right. Because I'm not seeing it instantly. Probably capture. Yeah. And then queen... Oh! That's... This is not what I meant to do. I meant to go queen here. That is a mouse slip. Yeah, it's queen down checkmate. I did not mean to walk right in front of the rook there. Not intentional. Well, I'll create the tournament. If we have enough people, it'll go through. If we don't, then it won't go through. And we'll know that I have to do something else. Yeah, let me go to Club Arena. Early stream. Quiz tomorrow. Alright. I didn't spell any of those words right. Okay, here. Alright. 3 plus 0. That's usually what I do for the first tournament. Let's set this for... I guess it'd have to be 11. Yeah. I don't know if I've ever done that before. I set a tournament for 11. Alright, 11:04, just so we're not rushing there. Alright, let's put it here in the chat and then in the notes section for those watching on TikTok. Alright, here you guys go. And let me put it here in the notes section of my club. And then I'll put it here, or pin it in the chat as well. Alright, post. I'm in here myself. We need 3 more players. Let me pin the message here. Okay. There's an error pinning the message. Okay, I don't know what's happening. Okay, this one is pinned. Okay. And then here, can we pin it? Yes. Okay, pinned here. What's going on, David? Alright, wherever you're watching, it should be pinned now. So I need 3 more players. If we don't get it, we can do puzzles or something of the sorts. But yeah, no pressure, no rush. Let me do this again because we have 5 minutes. Maybe I'll do a puzzle battle. We'll try and get some rating, right? Instead of just doing my record. We can go back and forth. And if I win this, I'll get to 1770 probably in puzzle battle. I have been 1800. I've lost the last couple times, and I've been doing more puzzle rush lately. But today we're searching for an opponent. Midday, I should be able to get some opponent. When I'm doing it at nighttime, it is less likely, but we are trying here. Alright, we're playing at 1690, so I won't get 7 points. Let's see if I can get the win, though. Alright, that's a free queen. That's a nice start. Alright. No mouse slips, and let's be accurate. Opposition, so that's checkmate. Rook down. Okay, we got the first 4, but they have the first 6. They have the first 7 here. That's a free rook. That's mate. Queen slides down, take rook. Queen takes here, checkmate. Checkmate. Queen takes here on f7. Queen down, rook takes f8. Here. That's 11. Take here, the bishop guards. Okay. We're sitting at 14 for 14, and then that's mate. 15 for 15, but they're 16 for 16. So that, takes a little bit away. Now we've tied them. They're starting to take a little bit longer. Okay, that's a free knight. Take the queen for sure. Here. Yeah, how did I get that one right? Okay, still, we're only 2 behind. Can't get too many more wrong, but sitting at 20. See, knight slides in, king slides up. Yeah, and then the bishop can slide here. And take, alright, that's 21. Okay. Where to go here? Check. I think you do sack, yeah. And then here, and then queen down, 22. En passant, yeah, that's all you have to do. Queen slides over, that's checkmate. A couple easier ones now. Yeah, knight check, rook sack, rook over. And you see that can't really work because of the knight guarding that square. Sack, queen. Okay, they got one wrong. That's nice. This next thing, they've castled. So I'm looking at this knight here. I'm looking at... Honestly, I don't see it. Oh, it's here, it's here. And for those watching on TikTok, if you want to join in the tournament we have, join my club on chess.com. It's PJ's Chess. It's the same thing as my username on TikTok. Go to the notes section, there'll be a link for the tournament. Alright, but they slide here, check. I mean... Here? Yeah, I don't know how else you would have to do that. And then check. And then check. Alright, 30. We're 2 behind. 31. Man, can they get something wrong is the question. Here. Here. King here. Take. Alright, 32. No, I'm 1 behind. I got to 33, I got to 32. How do you solve this one? Is it rook down? I'm curious. Can it show me? It won't take me to the puzzle. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's queen all the way over, yeah. My mind wasn't even there, honestly. You have to sign your queen all the way that way. See if you have anyone in the tournament. That's a important thing. We do? Okay, we have 2 people. We need 1 more player, though, in a minute. That's more doable than some other things we've had. So if you want to join up. It's a lot of spots left. I'll say a lot of spots left. We need at least 1 more for it to not get canceled. Alright. They take... I think I just give the pawn back, honestly. I know how you can keep that. I'm going to win it eventually. Alright, here, let's go e3. That's all my daily games. We have Polish, And then DA45. I don't know if we played Polish. Have we? No. I know we played before, yeah. But yeah, we need one more player. If you know how to join in, it's pinned in the chat if you're not watching on TikTok. But if you're watching on TikTok, can we play a game? Yeah, we can do... I'll do like an unrated 1-0. Because I'll probably create hopefully a new one. Oh, it doesn't get canceled. I would have been cool if like I try to do quicker unrated games when we're doing that. But yeah, we do get a 4th player in. So we have enough people. If you want to join up, please do so. Everyone is welcome and encouraged to join. The more people, the more fun. But yeah, we have in 4 and won't get canceled. 35 seconds left. It's 3+0 unrated. And then we'll have a couple today. So after this first one, I'll have a poll up for everyone to join in. Or everyone to vote for the time control. So you guys can have some input on it. But 20 seconds left for playing DA45. First game of the day for me, maybe for them as well. So I'm excited. I've done a little warm-up. Those puzzles, I got to only 28, I think. But I had a mouse slip. And then the puzzle battle was, did all right. But let's see. Going on, Dino. Appreciate the donations, man. All right. You've joined in at the perfect time. I've just begun the first game. All right, let's see. All right, E4, let's go E5. Knight here. All right, we have this happening. And they go for the 2 knights, or the 4 knights. Let's go knight here to C6. They take, knight takes here. I actually played against this kind of recently. And you go knight here. So I think I do remember how to play against this, actually. Yeah, the Halloween Gambit. Okay. I don't remember, is it here or here? I think it is here, yeah. Let's see, what do they play? I go up here to D6. I don't think there's a huge problem. Okay, there's obviously a checkmate, but why can't you go there? Or is it queen here first? I don't know, now I feel like I am playing it wrong. Because this seems like they have too much counter attacking. Oh, is it up? Yeah, I think, is it up? And then here. I think it was yeah, it's definitely D5 here. I think I remember now. It's D5 there. I think it's still fine. As long as I don't get checkmated. Man, I can't figure out what to play, though. What's the best move? Maybe it's just bishop here and you drop b7. Because that might be the simplest way. I want to look after the game so I can know the exact response. I know the knight moves are right. I remember that. The knight moves are the right moves. Well, this one definitely is. But we'll have to see the exact right combination. I think this is good. Because I remember not playing this last time I saw it. And then like, oh, you can just drop the b7 pawn. Which is, I guess makes sense. Given the material in the start of this game. Right, you're up a piece. They go over there. So not a huge problem. Take. Because this is guarded. And we're just wrap around my king with the knights and the bishop, and we can bring a rook f8. But he took in the center. They could take back this knight slides in here, but they bring their knight in. Okay. They like this square, probably. So I want to stop them from going there with this pawn move forward so they can't sit a piece. That's the idea. Alright, now we're going to go here. I could take the pawn, but I think it's more important to guard my king. And go knight here to f6 first. Like, yeah, it'd be cool if I feel like I had enough time, but it feels like it's too slow. Take, okay. Bishop takes here. Yeah, bishop takes here. And if they take, pawn takes. Well, right, really anything but the bishop, because then you drop on e6, because the rook and queen will be hitting that. But yeah, I think it's fine. Like, you could just go back eventually. Let's see. rook all the way over. And now the king really can just slide this way. They hit the queen. That's fine. We go back here. Wait, is that fine? Or do I need to go here? But if I go here, then they push. Okay, here, take. The rook does slide in. It does create a bit of a problem. Bishop back. Knight takes, pawn takes, rook takes. But then the knight still guards that square. Okay, that's why it's fine. Because the knight would still guard the infiltration. Whereas, if the knight moves, then I can't guard. 33 seconds left, though. We'll have to speed it up somewhat. Let's see, we've gone back. Let's see. But bishop drops back, okay. Out the way. Man, they've kept this attack going for quite some time. Okay, up. 30 seconds left. Gotta just go. Kind of trust my first thought. If it's wrong, it's wrong. But I can't lose on time. That'd be more frustrating, honestly, than just losing regularly. Okay, and then king g8 next. Alright, king g8. Yeah, I did drop my knight there. Completely. It wasn't even defended. Okay, 24 seconds. Their time is getting low too, though. Let's see. With the knight up. Reroute back. This queen's guarded. I saw that at the last second. It wasn't intentional, but I think I can make it worth playing. Okay, now we're just winning. Yeah, now it's just winning. And you go here, guard this. 2 seconds left. And we throw them off with the rook check. Okay, we get the win. Maybe not the cleanest win, but a win is a win. We'll take that. How I'm streaming for? I'll probably stream about 3 or 4 hours. Like 2, 3 p.m. Probably close to 3 p.m. I can't stay much longer than that. I have a quiz I have to study for. But that's why I got on early. And I did my other homework earlier so I could get on before I did that. And JP, appreciate these likes. Let's go up here to c6. And then queen c7 here. What's going on today? Yeah, man, it is earlier today. I got a quiz I got to study for hours after I stream. But I'm like, I have some time before I stream. What's going on, JBO? How you doing, man? Yeah. Hey, we have a 3-0 arena happening at the moment. But yeah, that's why I'm on early. Got a quiz. But I did 14 assignments Tuesday so I could stream today. So I kind of traded days. Like early Thursday or late Tuesday. And I already done so much. Let me just finish out. So you take... They're looking to go knight there, probably. And I'll go up here. And then bring this knight here. Okay, knight d7, and then I can castle. Or we could go h6. Oh yeah, definitely knight here first. The finished development. The queen's up here so they can't go down. Knight d7, you called it, man. That is... What gave it away that was the move? But it is knight d7. That's what I was planning to do. Let's bring our rook here. Or no. Huh. Here, take... okay, here then. And then here. Because I want to go c5. Take, take, take. No, it doesn't work. They want to trap my bishop, though. That's a problem. Because I can't... All I can do to save it is knight back. Which doesn't feel correct. But I can't lose my bishop for nothing. So I'm just going to have to go knight back. But that's bad. That's a bad place piece. Badly placed piece. Bishop here and then knight e6. And reroute the pieces. But that's all I can see right now. But they hit the knight instead. This might be better. And then here, and then... But you couldn't even go there. Yeah, I've let them get too much momentum rolling down on the king side, but you can't lose the pieces. As bad of a position as it is. Gotta keep the pieces alive. Time, they're slightly down, but nothing too crazy. It's only about 10 seconds. But if I can grow that 10 seconds, we'll be doing good. But yeah, right now the pieces... Unk is crazy. But I am having a viewer tournament right now, though. If you want to join in that. It's open to everyone. If you join my club on chess.com, it's PJ's Chess. It's the same thing as my username on TikTok. Go to the notes section, and there'll be a link there for the tournament for you. But yeah, definitely not Unk yet. When I'm Unk, I'll have it. I'll be very proud about it. It is freestyle, man. My knight's here on F8 and G8 on move 16. This is nasty. I don't even, like, what am I supposed to do here? I guess you can't drop that for free. We're up about 30 seconds. Queen goes back, okay. F here. This doesn't work, does it? I don't think it does. But I had to do something. I did the wrong something, but I had to do something. Let's see what they do. But yeah, we've taken here on F6. The time, definitely low. Oh, they had an idea, I think. And I honestly... I'm just gonna castle this way. It seems like you're running into some issues, but there's definitely issues on this side too. Oh, take that. Yeah, they could have won a pawn on the last turn that I missed there. I'm Unk. I get such conflicting things. When it was my birthday, some people said Unk, some people said to be that young. I think it's a matter of perspective. I feel like I'm definitely not Unk yet. I feel like you'd have to be a little older. But yeah, we were 2 for 2. Honestly, a very low AC. I'm sure they're both in the 70s for me. And those wins. That one definitely. The first one, I don't know. Maybe that one is a little higher. I did have that one blunder, but besides that, it was probably okay. Let's see. Take. Oh, I didn't look at the Halloween Gambit. I'm just playing. I'll take a quick break and look at that after. But we're playing the London. We're going to take this castle and bring our rook to e1. How about they castle? Okay, here. I did have black back-to-back. I just thought I have not played white today. But they go a5. Let's go a4. We're trying to occupy this square. Rook slides over, staring down on the e line, and bring our knight here in the center. Let's see. Already, we're up some time. Up 10 seconds. We want to use that. It's 3+0, so it's not 1-0 where it's, you know, a big chunk of the time, but it's still a decent size. And we want to grow it. Now it's almost 20 seconds, right? The knight's going to go here in the center. They drop back. Okay, let's go f4. Take. Okay, now we have the f file to work with, and we have this nice pawn in the center. Rook slides over, staring here. And probably rook f2, honestly. Alright, their queen slides up. Well, now I'm thinking rook f3, so I can go rook g3. Yeah. That wasn't my initial idea. I just want to go here and here so maybe the queen can lead, but now I'm seeing that's not the best way to go. And they're trying to bring their rook up, or their knight up, so I could go here, they slide over. The question is, where would the follow-up attack be? And I don't have an answer, so I'm just going to double up. And I see they go there. So I go here, they go here, and then I take. So up hitting the knight, they hit my rook. Rook takes here. I feel like once I go, like, king up, it'll be fine. So capture. Because remember, this is a little tender. And this is weak, but they're not there yet, if that makes sense. So it's not a huge deal. Take. here, queen down, knight up. I think that's my idea, yeah. Okay, here. And then knight f3. This pawn is so weak, but they can't get to. I guess it's not that weak, the queen guards it. But it's not the strongest piece, I would say. When you go here, they can't slide in either way. Right, and we're +1, so we'd be fine with the endgame. They are playing, yeah, they're playing some great chess. Let's see, queen takes, now it's a winning endgame. h5, then knight h4. h5. Ah, yeah, h5. Rook takes, yeah. Man, we get into this endgame and they push their pawn forward. Maybe I should... So I get a break on this side? No, it's not a draw. Because I'm +1. So I'll go for this side for the break. I can break both sides, though. Oh, and I can just go here. b4. And then create a 2-on-1. Alright. Over. I know this is hanging, but they shouldn't be able to guard it in time. And now this is a passer. So now we're going to just walk around this way and create another... Wait. Oh my god, no, I did this wrong. Oh no, this is a draw now. Now it is a draw. Wow. What am I doing? That's a pretty bad draw. What am I doing? Yeah, the king, I can't cross anywhere. Let's see... What am I doing? I don't know. Okay. There's no way to go through. Wow. Yeah. That's crazy, bro. I just completely threw that at the end. But 2.5 for 3. 6 points. Now we cannot hold on to first necessarily. Alright, we're playing d8-45. This is our first round opponent, too. Let's go knight here. Bishop f4. Okay. We gotta get a win after that one. Because we got to an endgame and just completely malfunctioned. And just gave my king no squares to go forward. So I couldn't even use my advantage. Maybe I could have taken again, and that would have worked. We go here. Take, and then we go queen here. Alright, let's go c3. Queen c2. Alright, qc2, knight bd2. Then we can castle. Yeah, that's crazy. Like, what? That is like the worst conversion I've ever seen. Then we can go here, and then e4, and then we can castle. Alright, already up on time in this game, about 20 seconds. Excellent, I know, that was the best technique ever there. I just completely forgot that it doesn't matter if it's a passer if the king's not there. Alright, let's go here to a4. We're stopping this b5 move. And then we can go here. Take, e4. Okay, take. Alright. Okay, I think you can do this now. Check. Because if they slide in, you can just castle. Like, the queen here isn't a huge advantage. Okay, run capture. Capture. And then castle next turn. Alright. Now the king's safe. And we can look to go queen here. You could trade this off. It's not a equal trade, I don't think it is. And then if you go here, then they take this. So I'm thinking of just going here. But then queen down is interesting. Because after queen down, like, how do you stop them realistically? I don't know if you can. So then you're looking here, but again, they have too many pieces guarding that square. Okay, so I will play this for now. And then whatever I have to do to maneuver and get back to it. Because I can take this. I will have this passer at least. That's why I'm always worried about taking on b7 because they create this weakness. But I saw I get 2 pawns. I couldn't immediately go rook b8. So I thought it was okay to do it this time. It still feels like giving them the b file, b2 is a bit of a problem. But it's probably not the biggest thing. Bam, we've gone rook here to rook f to b1. This reminded me of a game I played over the board, which I won, but not because of the earlier game. It's because I maneuvered in the end game. We might win on disconnect here, though. I don't want to win that way, but it looks like that might be the case. So we're going to go to the next one in a second or two, unless there's a move that got in. No move that got in. Alright, let's see what we play next. We're playing Meister Mishu. Alright, they go here. I'll play the French this game. Let's go e6. We get the advanced French. Okay, let's go up. Here. Queen b6. And now you're not supposed to castle. So anything but castling. It's hard for me to do that because I'm just not used. I usually play it wrong in castle. But now that I've looked at it a little bit, I realize that I've not been playing it correctly. Okay, let's go here. And they castle. Okay. Capture. We're going to move our knight. Knight out. And they move their bishop in. Okay. I wonder if... Okay, now how can I do this, though? And then you go up. This is a mistake if you played a little earlier. But now it seems a little different than the position I played it last. What's going on, Southern? In school? You're on it, man. I couldn't be on... I mean, you might be in high school. I guess I couldn't in high school. I'm like, in middle school, we couldn't even be on our phones. But I was going on some samples. Appreciate the likes, bro. We're closing in on 600 there on TikTok. Looks like they're bringing their knight in. Let's go up here. We're stopping the knight from dropping. And they rotate all the way around. Let's go here. And then we can go h5 probably. Let's castle. Knight slides. And they want to get rid of the knight on f5. You can't take this. And the donation, man. I appreciate it. Let's see. You join in on the tournament as you can see here. You're always free to join in, man. Ah, man. Yeah. I guess here. And then here. This would be some good practice. Man, we can bring the rook over to one of these two squares. Maybe I shouldn't take it, because it does open up the rook. And that wasn't necessary to do. But I was like, yeah, it should be okay. And we do have the diagonal now, which is part of the... Wait, take. I could get 3 pawns for a piece. Should I do that? I think I will do that. I'll get 2 pawns for a piece here. You appreciate some more donations there from some samples. We're up on time as well. And this... In 9th? You're in 9th and you were worried about... I think you... How was it you? I think it was you worried about the stream. How much you streamed. Like, you got a lot of time, man. Oh, we can go here. Oh, wait, no, this doesn't work now. Never mind. This doesn't work. There's a tactic that I was trying to get. Yeah. This doesn't make any sense. Let's go here. And then we can just take. Yeah, take. And they hit the knight back before they do anything. Let's go knight back. We're up on time. You see they're speeding up because of it. Rotate back. Capture. Queen moves. Man, there's gotta be... Okay, let's go here. They're going after this pawn here on f3, or e3, the weakness we created. But will it matter? Like, we're trying to win it, but like, it seems like they could defend it if they really want to here. I do remember you, yes, I do remember you, Al9. I believe you have a different profile picture, if I am thinking of the right person. We can take this here, and now you win the queen. So you take. Let's see. And we get the win. GG. Alright, we're in second place. We're behind Polish Warrior here with 13 points. 4 for 4. I'm 4.5 for 5. Trying to make up the, deficit from that draw that I had. I don't know how I drew that, bro. But yeah, we go knight here. We get white again. There might be some b8-3, knight g5 ideas. Bishop a3, bishop a3 here, or for me. Or was it for white or for black? But let's go up here, and bishop d3. It's interesting seeing, now that I play knight f3 first, it says London system, but when I play bishop f4 first, it usually didn't say that. So that was indicator I was not playing the London correctly. But yeah, let's go here, and we can go a4. Take, and then castle. Alright. We're up 20 seconds. Again, we want to get these early game clock advantages. That's a big thing. And then appreciate the repost from Marine. Yeah, very, very helpful. But we can go rook here. I mean, yes, everything's helpful. But like that, I think is especially helpful. But they push up here to a5. Go rook here on the e file. They have the pin still. We can go queen here to b3, looking to hit on b7. A lot of ideas. Right now, the knight can't jump into this nice square, because again, it would just lose it. Okay, let's go out the way of the pin. Staring there. I mean, this doesn't really work, yeah. We can go here now, though. And then maybe f4, and then knight here, and then maybe queen d2, because it would guard on f4. So, if some quick moves to play. They're looking to take this. Now you're kind of seeing why queen b3 is a little better, I'd say, because now that's not an option with queen b3. Alright. Yeah, we'll have to get out the way. They can't take the pawn for free. That's a bigger problem than anything else. I need to get here, but now you can't go queen d2 because you're queen here. Now it is an initiative, so it's its own set of something, but it's not the same thing. Take, yeah. Oh, but now f4, they could just play f6. Fair enough. So either I move the knight back. Alright, because if you take, knight takes. But then pawn takes, knight takes. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to do what you're trying to do there. Man, they've made this difficult. Because here, I just have to go knight back, it seems. My knight bring the knight back. And I lost my time advantage in one turn there. I was up on time, and now I am not at all. The knight drops back here. Take. No one is playing. I see only one other game, but I don't know. Maybe early day, not usually when I stream. Maybe we have less players. But honestly, that's how many we've had the last couple anyways. But we go here. We're going for the pin. And then 95. Everyone's trying to snipe me? No way. I don't think that's the case. I think we just don't have that many players. Then we go here and maybe f4. And then we go there. Oh my god. Alright. They're not letting me do that. So they're just going to do something different. Take this. To review a game. Yeah, we can look at that. We can look at a game. See, take there, down. Yeah, I just have to go back. This is so frustrating. Like, I can't do anything. They're playing great, like control chess. Like, I can't go for any tactics. It's all defended. Let's see here. I don't think that works. Huh. I don't have a lot of options, honestly. Okay, take. And then here. Back, so you don't run into the fork. Oh, it's still a fork, though. Yeah, it's still a fork. Here we go, up. Here. Okay, we drop back to defend this. And then what? Knight here? Because now the pin, I guess, well in there, okay, here. Oh, they have an interesting tactic. Yeah. There. Okay, we have to go here to stop that mate. Oh, oh, that might have been checkmate. Yeah, we lose that one. Wow, that was a great game. Let's go to this next one. We're sitting in second place, 4.5 out of 6 here. Let's see, let's see. Yeah, we are waiting for a game. Let's watch a game in the meantime. Let's watch this game. Alright. How did they get this far in? I think I just played... No, I played Messi. Messi's not in the game, but 4.5 for 6. Sitting at 11 points. Polish is in first place. So this will be a great game for me if Mishu could get a win. If Mishu wins, then I'll be in a good spot. But knight drops back, hitting the rook. Man. And what, f4, f5? They're trying to trap the bishop here with the white pieces. But the rook is being hit. But king d... Nah, I just want to go king d2. Rook up and rook over. But they're trying to get control of the center. That makes sense. This is a free pawn, but then you drop on a2 after rook a8. That seems like that would be the problem. So you can't quite take that yet. Let's see. But we're waiting for an opponent. If you join in now, you'll be playing against me on the big screen. And anyone can see your game. I love to get in a game. 29 minutes left for this tournament. Let's see. I thought so. Okay. But yeah, that game, we're 4.5 for 6. We have 4 wins, a draw, and a loss there. The draw is crazy. We got outplayed really the whole game, and the losses seemed like. And what, first 4 for 4. We still have some room to win. Like, there's 28 minutes left. It's halfway through. 11 points. I mean, that's not the worst spot. Does look like we're going to get a win from white here with the time difference. Up about a minute and change. Even though the position is not completely lost, like it's definitely, you know, you're up a pawn here with white, but it's definitely the time that's gonna be the main factor. So I should play first place, and that could be where I can make a comeback, because they'll be at 17, I'll be at 11, but if I win, then we stop what they're doing. But the rook slides over, staring down, bishop here. Yeah, but 3 seconds left, just not enough time. You could pre-move, you can make 38 moves, and then white would still be up a decent amount. Yeah. Well, next time you're available, we can definitely go over that game, though. Is it like a lunch period or something? Then don't appreciate these likes. I'm waiting for a game. So someone joins in, or they hit next. I'll be participating in playing someone. But in the meantime, we can watch a game, I guess. No, their game's over. I don't know if anyone has hit. Oh, do we have any games going on? Maybe not. Well, I'm in the queue. Whoever's looking for a game, I'm in the queue. If you hit next game here, you'll be paired with me immediately. Let's see. PE? Man, I didn't have PE in high school. That's one thing I missed when I transferred schools. Like, man, no gym class, because you were required to do a sport, so that was like the fitness requirement. And I appreciate the likes there on TikTok. We're closing out from Alpha, closing it on 700. But yeah, we can't watch any game, because no games are happening. So, do we have no more players? That could be it. Let's see. Okay, we do have one game going on. One game here. Weird pairing system. Yeah, I don't know if we have that many people. You're in the queue? Okay, here we go. Alright, we're playing white here. We see g3. Let's go up. Alright. e6, knight f6, bishop d6. Let's get some quick moves here. Alright. We're already up some time. I'm guessing that had nothing to do with the actual thinking they had to do for their side. Let's go knight here. And we go bishop here to d6. And then we can go c6. Yeah, up, castle. I don't want to take too much time in the opening. Capture here. So now it's making me think bishop d6 is wrong, because that's a fork that you can't ignore. We go here. We're on the diagonal. We can go c5. But they hit my bishop. Okay. Okay, c5. And we can go knight c6 as well. So we're up on time about 30 seconds right now. Knight c6. Take. Knight. Or queen takes. Because if knight takes, I mean, they can still go there, but it seems like it'd be worse the other way. So he goes bishop up, so they're not hitting it anymore. Very well placed piece. We can go knight here to d7. Alright, they move. Okay, here. We're up almost a minute. Okay, knight's going to capture. +1 now, and we're hitting their knight. It has an escape square, but we won the material we wanted to win. Take. Bring this rook over, or this rook. Probably this rook. Between the two, yeah. Guard this. We can bring this backwards. Now we go for this pin on the knight. Now what to do? Okay, I like queen up. Just out the way of anything to do with this taking and the queen hitting on e7 at the end. We're up on time still. Again, this is a huge win. This is the current leader. They lift. Stop me from winning that. Makes a lot of sense. But now it's a little weak there. So you take here. Take. No, that wouldn't work. Alright. And now knight back. So we're just +1 in an endgame. Knight for bishop. And we're up on time. They go over here trying to win this pawn. I think they are going to win it. Because how can I get there? And my queen's not fast enough. Yeah, you can't get anywhere in time. Okay, back. And we take the queen here. Alright, they slide back, take. They have a minute 12 to a minute 8. Rook here to d8. Hitting the rook, and then that should be enough. Alright, queen here. We're up on time. We're getting our queen down. Check. And then rook down here. Forcing the trade of rooks. Take here. Looking to go here. Take, check. Take. And we get the win. Alright. We take down first place. Now I have to take first place from them, but we get the win to stop their streak at least. That's the important part. Let's go here. I'm not sure how to play against this, really. Like, I know what it is, kind of, but I usually don't play this line in response to it. We want to go bishop here so I can castle next turn. And then castle now. They shouldn't be able to do anything with the bishop guarding the king here. That was fat. Yeah, I don't know. That was I felt like a long game, honestly. Appreciate that, Verge. Yeah, that was it was a fun game. They nice attacks both ways. They won the pawn back, but the tactic there, they were trying to win a pawn actually, which is why they ended up making that mistake. Because I saw what they were trying to do. It almost works. Almost works. But let's go here. Rook E1. And we can go here for the pin on the queen side. That makes sense. Time, we're up. Okay, lift. Okay, Rook E1. They slide the bishop. Pin on the queen. If I could get my knight there, I'd be feeling amazing. Alright, we're up 17. They just slide in the corner. Okay. G4 then. Hitting the knight back completely. And then we can sit back here on this square. Because now we know they can't go here to H5. Because we overextended a little bit. And trying to get that square. So overextension. But we also control some area. So it's not that bad. We have more advanced pawns, right? We have one here, one here. They just have one here. That's a benefit on this side. Take. And then rook here to E1. I want my queen to have this file. That's the goal of doing this. We're up 30 seconds too. That's a good thing. They trade. Now, 4 minor pieces and a queen from both sides. They go after me. Let's go up here hitting the knight. We're just playing constriction chess, really. I'm just trying to make this as difficult as possible for them. Check. The check doesn't do anything, though. That's kind of the problem. Let's just go up. Oh, there might have been something else. Oh, they go here. Like, now we can go here. I actually was considering going here and then, like, knight E4, but now that they vacate that square, this is free, so we have our knight take. So that we don't drop the pawn here on B2, we can go up here to B3. And the knight's on... Oh, they resign here. Okay. We get to 16, trying to catch first. And we're playing Mishu. Actually, we lost the last game. We get white, what? 2 straight games. We get another C5. Let's play this more. This is a different system, and it was fun. See if I can get better at this particular thing. It's called the Benoni. Yeah, let's go knight here to F3. Knight C3. I'm guessing like E4 kind of makes sense here. Okay, up. Castle. We can go here and then bishop F4. Appreciate the share there from AER. Alright, this is like the same game almost. Yeah, this is basically the same game I just played. Let's go here. And rook E1, except I made sure to castle earlier than the last game, but for the most part it's the same thing. Time, we're up about 20 seconds roughly, yeah. They move, so we'll take this here, +1. And we can go bishop back to G2, or bishop to F4. Yeah, we're already up some material. That's a great start. That's all you want to do. I'm liking this go D5 move. And they push. I want to make this super weak. I'm not interested, really. And trading this for that. Okay, let's go knight here. Oh, no, you can't go knight here, actually. Oh, no, you can. But you have to be... Oh, no, you can't do that. Oh, no, you can. Wait, no, you can't. No, you can't. Because rook takes, knight here, bishop here, knight takes rook, hitting the queen, bishop takes. Yeah, I messed up. This is better. You have to just let this happen. I missed that the rook can't take because of knight there still, and that's free. That's the problem. Okay. We have to go back here and guard this. We do have a passer, but it's not the best thing to be in this position, obviously. And this is free. I mean, there's no way to... And they're going there, too. You just have to get out the way. Okay, we're back defending. And what, maybe knight in the center? Time is now even. Okay, let's bring our knight in here. Jumping around. They go here. Okay, let's take this, taking the bishop. And then we go knight back here. Hitting the queen. Okay. Let's go here. Okay, we hit the rook. Lift, yeah, I saw that. But I'm like, it still seems like it'd be good to create a weakness. But is it that weak? Which is maybe the argument I'd say against myself. Was it weak enough to play it? Or is it a big enough deal for me to play it? And I played it already, but I don't know if that was the right move. We go queen here. They lift, guarding this again. Let's go back. Because I think knight there would have been a bit of a problem. They go for it anyways. Take. Alright, 2 minor pieces versus the rook. A queen each, though. We're looking here. I don't think you can even defend it, because the rook can't go over there to defend that. So we take. Still touching that square. Actually, twice we're touching it. Alright, bishop and knight. What do you have for me? Alright, capture. Capture here. "36 seconds left. Alright, let's go here. Their time's running out, and we're looking to just push next turn. Take, pawn forward. They can't go rook d1 because of the king guarding it. And we get the win. Alright, we're now in first place after a bit of a streak here. We've won the last, what? Got our last 3 after a 2-game losing streak. Alright, so e4, e5. No, is that 2 games? I did lose 2. Yeah. 2 losses and a draw there that threw us off. Let's go knight here to f6. Oh, we're going to get this line again. The Halloween Gambit. I'll just play d6. Oh, no, that was someone else. No, that was not the same person. Let's go bishop here to e7, then h6. And again, in 12 minutes, we'll have the poll started up for another tournament. And I appreciate the likes there on TikTok from ISKAN. Alright, let's go up. And then bishop here. We hit the bishop. I guess more to, not hit it, more develop the bishop. They take. We get this f5 once we castle. And time's even. So I need to create a time advantage somehow. Let's go knight here. I'm liking maybe c6 and up. Okay, c6 and then d5. But then they can hit that. What if I go b5 and just try and gain space on the queen side? I have some space. Now we get the f-file. You can't go here yet because they have knight takes, right? But you could slide queen here to allow it. A quick queen slide to e, and then knight could go there. Looking to sit here. Alright, we're now up some time. Ah, they do that. Okay, let's go. Okay, I'll still go knight here. Take. No, that wouldn't work. I'm trying to see if you can sack the rook anyway. But I don't think you can. I'm just going to move my knight up like I did there. They drop back. Here. The knight moves. Now that should drop a pawn, right? Capture. And then queen takes here. Rook slides forward. Queen check. Yeah, I mean, there's not much more to do, honestly. We can double or triple up on this side. Oh my god. Oh my god. I completely forgot the rook is there. Oof. That is not good. Well, we're down too much now. That's crazy, bro. Let's go here. We're hitting the rook. That's crazy. As soon as I dropped it. Why am I not realizing these things before I let go of the piece? That'd be when it's actually useful information. Knight back now. And then knight here. Here, trying to get their knight in. Well, I won't just let them get their knight there. Like, I can see the plan. I shouldn't... It wouldn't help me out at all. Let's go here. And then knight here. And then here. I can't believe I did that. And then here, here. And then we should go rook to a8 on the next turn. Okay, up. Regarding this. And then if they go rook here, we can go c5. And then rook a8 to win that stuff. Rook here. And we should go back and take this. And then rook d8, rook a8. Yeah, they take. c5. This would also work, but then they could eventually get back over. So let's go here, take that, and then go here for c2. There's no discovered that's a huge problem, right? The rook does get the check, but it's not a huge deal. And we go rook here. Oh, and then we could go, yeah, and then d3. That would work. But we're up on time. Rook here. Down here. Is that stalemate? No, not stalemate. Take. Take. And then we just go to the queen. I can't believe I dropped my rook, but we still get the win. Alright, they push, take. Yeah, they can take. And then queen here. That's still not stalemate. They're trying very hard, but they have too many options. Check. This actually is checkmate now. Yeah, let's do this next one. We have time for one more game. We're sitting in Seoul first after what was kind of a rocky tournament. We are sitting in first. Let's go here, and then we'll start the poll up for the next one after this last game here. So bishop f4. Let's go up. And very appreciate these likes. Let's go up here. Here, see, take, and we can go h3. Knight d2. Appreciate that, user. Appreciate that, Steezus. Alright, take. Let's castle with an a4. We get opposite side castling, so we're going to get a fighting game. And I appreciate the likes as well there from Steezus. I can take with the C-pawn, yeah. That makes sense. And then we go here. So I think knight b3. Yeah, they do not want to keep the pin. Understandably so. I still like knight to c5. Right, knight c5. Fold my queen and then recover. Someone... Well, I don't know. I don't know if I can do... I did it... I actually almost did it one time. There was a donation. Oh! Well, I have a couple of things to say about that. There was a donation one time and someone said to sack my queen in the next rated game I play. And I almost won that game. And I recorded a video yesterday that I'm going to post on Saturday that I actually did give my queen up. And I won. But it was bullet and not blitz. There we go here. I think I actually have a bullet game already up like that. But this one was in person. And we've gone here regarding this. We have the c-file. The knight slides in. A take. Interesting. Could you take, check, take, knight takes? It seems fun, so I wanna play this. I don't know if this works, but I think it could work, cause you're opening up the king. So now I do a little more calculation. Knight c6 check. I think, yeah, whatever. I'm gonna play it. Let's just see. I'll trust my instinct. I don't know if it's 100% working, but it seems like it could. So we go there, they go up, right? Now, would it be queen here? I guess I'm down a piece. So I take here, check. Oh, maybe the problem is they could just sack and then rook take, yeah. So I'll just take this first, and then we can think about it. They could just sack the queen for the knight is the problem. Alright, they slide over. So is it b4 or is it queen here? Probably it's getting another heavy piece involved. But then they could just play c5, honestly. So, okay, I'll go here first. Time, both a minute and a half. This was not necessary. Why did I do this? But we're going here. The king just seemed too open for it not to be some tactic. I need to play f3 at some point, though, so that the knight's not guarding the queen and they can't play c5 after queen in. But maybe it's just losing. Because here, and then, whatever, I take knight takes and I just go up a pawn. Maybe I do all that just to win 1 point of material. Which, I'm saying it sarcastically, but that is how you win games. Like, you have to figure out some way to create an advantage. And I think that's how we find it here. They go c5, we take knight takes, and then rook takes, or pawn takes, and whatever. You're plus you have 1 extra pawn. And I think that's forced, because the rook can't slide up. So they're going to lose it anyways. So that might even be better. Let's see. b5. On the last turn, the problem with b5 is c5 instantly. And then you don't have the pawn contesting there. That's what I was thinking, at least. Let's see. Knight slides in. Oh, they're going here and just cutting it off completely. But I wonder, is there this intermezzo? There. None of this is needed. But I think you can take. Which way makes more sense first? Take, move. Yeah, I think we'll do this way first. Rook down. Taking the pawn, right? Because it's guarded here. Okay, knight here. And then we could go like rook d1, I think. Rook d1. And we're looking to take this. Alright. Take. Oh, wait. Wait. No, that doesn't work. No, this does work. Check. Yeah, I think this works. Check. and then mate here. GG. So this next game are sitting at 28 points here. 1 minute left. I can honestly just start the timer up for this next one. Let me start the, not the timer, start the poll up. So if you're watching on TikTok, you guys should be able to see a poll up now, meaning the top left-hand corner for you all if you're interested in playing. Let me start it up on YouTube as well for you. Oh, it's not backslash poll. Give me 1 second. You guys will be able to see it too. Well, let me put a game on while you guys are doing that. No, I don't think I have any other games going on, honestly. Yeah, that might have been the last game. So, nothing to put on the screen at the moment. Let me just start this poll up. You can vote. If you see something, if you don't see something you want, you can vote for something else. It usually doesn't win. Like, when I switched over to doing the polling, I picked the ones that won the most. So, if you don't see yours, it's nothing personal. It just didn't win as much as some of the other ones. But you still can vote for it. Just less likely for it to win. Yeah, wherever you're watching, you should be able to see the poll now if you would like to participate in the next one. But yeah, appreciate the likes for getting there. Knight b5, pawn takes, you take the rook on c8. Oh, we can actually look. Knight b5. Let's see. Was it an accurate game? It was... Okay, it was decently accurate. 88%. Decently. This... Oh, I could go knight here. I was looking at that too, but knight c6 looked more fun. Arena titles. What do you mean arena titles? Let's see, let's see. This guy's smart. I appreciate that, Manny. Much appreciate it. Rook, yeah, yeah. Just because... Oh, I missed a lot of messages. But yeah, I did. It took me a second to see the mate. I was looking for a different mate, which is why it took me a second. I was trying to see if you could do this, which looked more fun. The problem is, yeah, this is still winning somehow. Oh, I actually take the queen. I was trying to get this mate, but this is not mate, right? This is not mate at all. And I was like, ah, okay, it's not there. So I just, like, oh, you can go there, though. Like there was some way to remove the defender. Let's see. AIM. Oh. I don't think there are arena titles. But yeah, I get first place here, 28 points, 5-game streak. Second place, Polish Warrior, 5 for 6, 17 points. And then Messi, 3.5 for 7, 8 points here in third place. Alright, let's see so far. We have 1 vote for Fava, 1 vote for 3 plus 2. So if you want to vote, appreciate, I don't see who followed, but someone followed. So appreciate the new follower there. Let's see. Do I have any SRL? No, I don't have a title yet, so I'm working on that this summer. I'm at 1970 USCF, so I am 230 points away from a title in USCF. Technically 30 points away from CM, but I don't have any CM norms, so I can't even say that. That wouldn't be true. I'm honestly, I feel like I'd be farther from CM than NM, which is an interesting thing for me. But you need norms for CM, and you can only get them in a 4-round plus tournament. And around me, there are only 3-round tournaments. So, it's honestly easier for me to get 2200 than get 2000 with 5 tournaments of a CM level play for me. So that actually might be easier. But, let's see. We have still 2 votes, a minute left on TikTok. I mean, top left-hand corner for you all if you like to do that. Like to vote. If you're on the purple app, you can type in the chat, and then YouTube, you guys have voted. 1 vote for 3-2 so far. So yeah, we have a couple votes. Appreciate that, Junior. But yeah, that is the goal. That was the goal before I started streaming, honestly, and it's still the goal. If you're interested in like the journey, I have like a section on my YouTube of the tournament reviews I do. I don't play during my semester, so like I played last summer and I played in like the month I had off for Christmas break, but I usually don't play unless it's a blitz tournament during the year because I'm not really that focused on chess. But in the summertime, I definitely do. And then Peach, appreciate the follow. We're closing in on 24:20, I think. But yeah, still 40 seconds. It's actually 3-2 is winning right now. It has. Oh, we get another vote on YouTube. YouTube updated the UI. It looks pretty cool. But yeah, again, TikTok is in the top left-hand corner. What is AIM title? Let me see. I'll just look this up, honestly. AIM title. Wait. Oh, interesting. I did not know this was a real thing. Huh. How do you do this, though? How? Arena Candidate Master. That is crazy. I had no idea this existed. How does this even happen? Wow. 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 I'll be doing some research tomorrow then. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. Let me take this screenshot. How many games do you have to win for that? Let's see. Alright, we ended up getting 1 vote for 5-0, 1 vote for 3-2 here on TikTok, and then on YouTube, 1 vote for 3-2, 1 vote for 1+0, and then here on the Purple app, no votes. So that means the 3+2 does actually win. This is honestly a good warm-up. Oh, oh, I didn't text him. Oh my god, I got it. Okay, I have 2 announcements. First, this weekend on Saturday, I'll be playing in the U.S. Collegiate Blitz Championships, and I can actually stream it. I won't be able to read the chat. It'll be on a minute delay, or I'll get disqualified. So I won't be able to read messages. But if you want to watch me play it, we can do that. And then, what's the other thing? Next Thursday, I have to tell him a different time though. Because I have an exam. But I'm doing something with Tactical Cabal. If you've heard of him, he's on TikTok. We're having a collab where we play each other in a Gambit arena, like a Gambit spin wheel, he said, and it'll be a couple different games. So we have to play a certain opening, essentially, and see who can get the win. But yeah, I gotta tell him that because I can't actually do it at the time I think I said I could. But we're going to do it though. And yeah, so both of those things. Cool. 3+2 wins this. So honestly, good warm up because this is gonna be 3-2 for the tournament I play this weekend. But yeah, 12-16. Let's create this. I'm about to put it here in the chat. All right, I've joined in. I put it here. Did I screenshot that already? I think I did. Yes. All right, it's here in the chat. I put in the notes section as well. And then let me send him that message actually right now before I forget again. All right, let me put this here in the notes section. I've just posted it. And then let me go pin it. And then I'll take a quick, like a 1-minute break. And then I'll be right back. I'm doing good, Icy Bear. How you doing today? Having a good, productive start to the day, honestly. Let's end this. Okay, let's pin this here. Did someone pin it? Okay. It is pinned now on YouTube. And then let me pin this here on this app. And then here, let me pin it as well, okay? And alright, wherever you're watching, it's pinned, and it's in the notes section. Give me 1 second, I'll pull up a game so you guys can look at something in the meantime. But I'll be right back. Let's watch Shadow. This is a 2400 level player. Give me 1 second. Okay, we are back. Let's see how many people we have in here. And he got a win. We joined in watching Shadow. Almost 2,200 rapid here. Alright. Let us go to the tournament. Hopefully we have enough players. Right now we have... how many? Just me. So right now we don't have enough. And if you want to join in from TikTok, you can join my club on chess.com. It's PJ Chess. It's the same thing as my username on TikTok. Go to the notes section, and there's a link for the tournament there. If you're watching anywhere else, it's pinned in the chat for you. So wherever you're watching, you do have that as an option to join in. We have 2 minutes left. So right now we have a little, maybe some hope we get some more players. Let me refresh. No, it is just me. Okay, let's go to my daily game though. Oh. Okay, daily game. They push up. I thought they were just going to take it. That's annoying, because I did want to trade off the bishop. Do I go here? Letting them capture. Or do I just go back? If I just go back, that seems wrong. So now the queen can just slide in. Or I could go here. No, that wouldn't work. Because queen takes, rook takes, they just take that at the end. This kind of makes sense. But I just don't see the follow. Because then they can move the knight too. And this is just hanging. So do I just go back? Probably just go back. Alright, let's see. We haven't. What's going on, man? Kid Cobra. Messi. We have a 2,500 in here. Alright. We need one more player to join up, but we have a minute left. I think we can do it. This is 3-2 for this one. I won the vote 3-1 to 1. So it was the winner by a decent margin for 5 votes. 3 votes of 5 is a majority. Let's see. Alright, we still need one more player. Don't be shy. It's unrated. It's just for fun. It's to help you get better. How do you join? So you can join my club on chess.com. It's PJ Chess. It's the same thing as the username there on TikTok. Go to the notes section, and there'll be a link to the tournament there for you. And then again, club name, same thing as my username on TikTok. Just PJS Chess. No spaces or hyphens or apostrophes or capital letters. But 20 seconds left. It seems like we do have enough interest for it, so we'll see if we get enough players. But 10 seconds remain. Let's see if it can go through. But I'll create it right after again if not. I think we have one more player trying to get in right now, which would be the difference. Okay, yeah, this one does get canceled. Alright, I'll create this again. Alright, let's go here. 3-2 does win the vote, so we're going to go stick with 3-2. Club Arena. Can I repeat? Now, so we can do... I'll make it, what, in a little longer. 12, 23. Alright, so we have... Oh, that's 11. No, I have to set it for 12. And then 23 here. Alright. Oh, this looks good, but just created it. About to put it in the chat. If you want to play me in a puzzle battle, send your username. We can do that. So I'm about to put it here in the chat. And then put it here in the notes section. Let's go here. Notes. Alright. So it's there in the notes, so you should be able to join in. I'm going to pin it in the chat too, so you guys can see it and access it easily. Let me go here. Alright. So it's pinned on YouTube now. And we pinned here as well now. So wherever you're watching, it is pinned. It is there and it is accessible. I don't see any puzzle battle messages. Go on MH. Do you have anyone who wants the puzzle battle before I do that or the puzzle rush myself? Let me know. But again, 5 minutes before the tournament starts up. Oh man, I got it. I gotta sneeze. Wait. There we go. We stopped it. Okay, we need 3 more players. What's going on, Wizard Asta? We have some fun games today. We have 3-2 happening right now if you want to join up. I don't see any messages. Puzzle survival score. Mine is 62. On my account it says more, but that's because I've done recently I do the puzzle streams. I've done it with people. Like it's an interactive thing, like in the chat. But it is 62 for me by myself. And that's a 60 a couple times. But I don't know how people get higher than that. That was difficult in itself, honestly. I'm going to go here to Puzzle Rush 3-minute then. I don't see a message for the puzzle battle. We're trying to get to 40. I've tried a couple times on sure, a few times on sure, not a couple. Take, yeah. Here, rook take, alright, that's 3. 5, 6, okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, take here. See, I'm already a little confused. There you go. Rook takes here. Queen down. Queen over. Let's see. Queen here, check. Let's see. Next. Rook takes. What's going on, Dave? Putting my elo on rapid with some grinding up to 8. Man, congrats! That is impressive. Congratulations. I told you though. I told you. I have an eye for these things. I told you, like, your rating was not that. I'm not surprised, man. Good work. Let's go here. Like, good work, but not surprised. Let's see. Check over, and you take the bishop. Check down. And then here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to blow my nose before I start the tournament. Let's go here. Take. Capture. Rook. Oh, this rook down. Deflecting the bishop, then rook here to e1, and then you take 19. No, it's queen takes, yeah. Rook over here, check. And then bishop here, check. Take here, that's perfect. Down here, that's 22. 23. I almost moved my queen there, but I caught myself. This is a free queen. Here, take 25. Fork, capture, take check, and you take the bishop at the end. No, oh, what am I doing? Yeah, it's a free queen. 27. 28 here, 12 more. Take check, and you take the bishop, 29. 30 here. Alright, the rook slides all the way down. Just push. Okay, move. Okay, push. And then up. Check. Yeah. Queen takes, knight takes, take rook. That was a lot of moves, honestly, to get that done. And you push. Alright, this next one. No, 33 is the end. Yeah, it is a tourney time. Yep. We need no more players. Give me 1 second. I apologize. I do have allergies. Give me 1 sec. I'll just mute my mic real quick. Everywhere now. Alright, we have 5 players, so it won't get canceled. We have a minute left. I have nothing to really look at. We can look at a game for like a little bit. 3-0 Thursday. Oh, there is tournaments here. I knew there was a 3+0 tournament and there's a 5-0 tournament. I think it's only... A lot of title players have a lot of cool tournaments they can play in online. Like getting the title. I wonder how many NMs play in Title Tuesday. That's going to be me one day. Just sitting there getting cooked by the top GMs. But yeah, this tournament time is 3+2. It did win the vote 3-1-1, so we're rocking with that. We have 6 players. Thank you guys for joining up. I think we'll do a tournament or 2 after this one. Again, I can't stay on forever like I would like to, because I do have a quiz. But I can give some time. Maybe 112, maybe do a tournament after. That seems valid. Let's see. My video's been so helpful, and I'm glad. What videos have been helpful, so I can know what to do more of. I missed that message. I just peeped it. But yeah, we have 6 players. We're playing Kid Cobra in the first game here. increment. It's going to be weird for both of us because we both like to get up on time. So we're going to be playing more on the board and less, trying to make it difficult and waste time because of the increment. Not as big of a deal. Alright, let's go here. Alright, let's go knight here. And lives, man, I'm glad. I appreciate the kind words and the help. I'll make sure to keep that up. Alright, let's go knight back. I don't want to take there. Okay, honestly, let's go here. They can castle next turn. And then c6. I'm above 3 minutes. They have 3 minutes. Like, we're not in the complex part of the game yet. Alright, here to c6 and then d5. Right, and now we can our bishop here. And then knight d7. Very weird setup. This is the Petrov's defense. Really? I mean, I know I did that. But I mean the Clarkland's Martinovsky variation. That's the confusing part for me. Like, how is this still that? Alright, let's go rook here. I feel like it transpose into like a king's Indian or something. But we bring our rook to the open file. We both have like 3 minutes left. Knight here, take, bishop take. Yeah, I can't do that. Actually, no, you can. There, knight take, bishop take, pawn take, rook takes, pawn up, knight takes, rook takes. Yeah, I could do this. Let's go here. Too few games played. How close are you? It's only 10. If you're not that far, you can definitely get a game or two online, and you'll be there. Yeah, this works because of tactics. It actually is like you think. It's not offended enough, but they'll have a loose piece, and you can go f6 at the end, which is why they can't just take it. Like, if it was really free, I think they would have taken it instantly. So I do think my calculations are right there. You can play this, and the idea behind it is just this knight's kind of doing nothing. I'll just open up the bishop and look to go there, and then maybe f6 or something. Oh, they do take it. Do they take it again? I don't think they can. Maybe they can. I miscalculated. I don't think so. Ah, they're going for it. Or maybe they just don't take this. That could be... Yeah, they could just do that. Yeah, they don't. They don't. Okay, here. Take. So now we're +1. I should be able to hold on to this, shouldn't I? Okay, rook takes here. Let's go here. And then rook d8. So now we are +1. And the rook slides up. Okay, f5. And they hit the rook. So you can't en passant, because that's free, right? So instead, I'll just go back a square. Oh, I think that's what they're trying to do, though. So here they go here, right? Okay, over. Over. Here. I think you can play this here. And they go here. You can even go queen f7 immediately, right? And then you can go rook d8. I think that would work. You don't want to overcomplicate this. We want to get pieces off the board. When they have no rooks and queens left, it's an easy win, right? So that's kind of the goal. You want to make it to where it's just an easy conversion. Right now, it's still not easy. We have our king open. They have 3 pieces left. We want to make it more, not challenging at all. And they're trying to make it challenging. Like, when you're down a pawn, you just need to make it complex. When you're up a pawn, you want to make it simple. So queen f7, we already calculated this. We're just going to go here, cut off the pin, guard this twice still, right? And then maybe rook d8 next, something along those lines. Let's see what they do. Yeah, rook a d8 is definitely... I mean, I think they can avoid trading the rook too. So that is one piece down. Alright, they slide. My issue is that if I take immediately, they kind of have the d file, so I'm going here first. I don't need to give up any ground. It's unnecessary. I have the advantage. I don't have to rush and give them and trade off. Like, I can take my time and build up to trading. Like, they can avoid trading at least one, right? I think you have to trade everything, but for sure you can see they can't avoid one at all. Like, it wouldn't be possible. Now 2 pieces left. We're getting to where we want to get to. We need no rook and no queen on the board. We don't need it. Definitely you want one of them gone, I would say, before you feel extremely comfortable. Take, okay, queen takes. And they're not going to take the queen, right? They probably shouldn't. Yeah, they go back. Okay, here. Check, up, push. And they can't get a repetition, can they? Because my king can just slide over to h6 eventually. And regarding that key square on d8. Alright, they take. And we get the win here. Let's see, check. They have pawns to move, so there's no stalemate. Here, here. GG. That was a fun game. We're able to hold on and convert the advantage. Let's go to this next one. We start off 1 for 1. Let's see who we have in game number 2. I have Dave here. We get the white pieces. Let's go up here to d4. Let's go knight f3 and then bishop here to f4. Alright, let's go e3, bishop d3. And then h3. And the knight slides in. Okay, let's go up and then queen c2. Queen c2, knight bd2, h3. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, let's go here. Knight bd2. Going after the knight there in the center. And then we can lift up here as well. Look at the standings. I'm the only game that's been completed, at least that I can see. So I have my point. Oh no, this game must have ended too. Let's take, and then knight d2. Alright, knight here. If capture, queen takes. Right, and then we can go here for e4. Would not be surprised if we can get this break. Honestly, let's castle first. King safety. Makes sense. And then maybe rook e1, and then we can go for e4. We don't have to rush anything. We're up on time, too. I'm not that focused on time. Like, being up, obviously, is a good thing. But I'm going to take this here. But I'm not overly focused on it. Alright, now we're plus a minor piece. Okay, an extra knight to work with. They take. Let's take here. Alright, now there's nothing in the center. They hit the queen. Alright, I want to go here. So they move the knight, we take their queen. And we're just simplifying the game. You know, rook here to e1. I'll keep the attack on their king, though. Ah, nice. I missed that free initiative. We go queen here to f4. Now the knight is hit. And that's, you know, that's a good thing for us. We can go rook e1 on the next turn, probably. I was looking at that, and now I'm considering going there. But I don't know. Is it worth it? I'll just go here first. I don't have to win that. Let's just play a more natural-looking move. If it was right, like, I don't think I'll lose because I didn't play it. Like, I'm still up a piece. But g4, I considered, but I just like this a little more before I go for it. I like controlling this completely open space. Alright, now I don't want to go for g4. Because you're going to try and take there. And this is guarding this, so knight there doesn't work. You could still just take. Knight takes, still guarding h4 so the queen can't slide in at all. That's why I think it works so well, is the knight... Yeah, they actually play this. The knight's doing such a good job of stopping the queen from getting to a useful square here. Like, there's no square that's of any real use for them that they can access. Alright, trade. They could go up, but then you go queen h3. Or even king g2. I think once they... Now you have options. With no minor piece to really hit the king on g2, they have to load up attacks with their rooks and their queen. Yeah, they push. Okay, we're going to have knight takes here. Looking here. And we get checkmate here. GG. Our star of 2 for 2. We have 5 points. We're playing messy here in game number 3. Alright, we get the black pieces. What do they play? Okay, e4, e5. We get the Petrov. Second Petrov this tournament. We're matching them. We're looking in the center. They're looking here. They go knight c6. Okay. Or knight c3. I go knight c6. I play knight c6, and I'm saying the wrong thing. I go here. What do they play? And this is 3-2, so you have not infinite time, obviously, but you can prolong something if you really need to. Right, they go here. Okay, knight here. This is the 4-knight Spanish. Take. I don't actually know the full theory on this, so this is a good practice zone. Okay, I'll just take it back. I wonder if there's a trap. Like, I played a game yesterday where I had a trap, and I don't think it was a forced trap, so I'm not going to go for it again. I don't think it'd be smart. Let's just go here to d... Oh, I can't go d5. What am I talking about? Okay, here, hitting the bishop. And then d5. I needed this bishop to get active very, very badly. And that's because I need... they go here, yeah. Oh! Wait, did I mess up? I think I messed up. Well, I guess it's not that bad. I think... Wait, take. There. I mean, yeah, it might be a pawn, but I think I have some activity and ways that I can counter-strike where it's not the worst thing that I've ever done. But definitely not the best thing I've ever done. Alright, they hit this. Let's bring our knight back. They could have taken... I think the problem is I have some discovered at the end. Like, the exact move order, my mind was drawing a blank. But I'm pretty sure there was something. Alright, we go here. And then... here with the queen. And probably h6. So whenever they push... we're stopping bishop g5 is the idea. Right, we have a knight for bishop. They have the bishop pair, but honestly, at our level, it's not going to be a huge deal that they have the bishop pair. We're not grandmasters. Or maybe IMs too, it would matter. But you get the point. Like the top of the top, we're not there. So I don't worry too much about giving the bishop pair up here. Bring our rook over, and then probably a5. a5 I like. Take. Take, check, king over. Take, king slides. Rook takes, queen takes. If I could get another piece there. I think it does work. Here. Well, I'm about to find out if it does. But I think it does work, though. Because they're king... I get 3 pawns at least. So if it doesn't work, I'll have 3 pawns for a piece. It seems like it has to be some... Like, the king's too weak. And I have the e-file, at least. I guess we'll find out. We're up on time. Again, it's 3+2, so it's not a huge deal. But I'm going for the sack on g3. of the bishop to open up the king. And they're using their time, and this will matter. Now, obviously, there's increment, but if they're not going to be able to move as accurately when they have 10 seconds versus, 10 minutes, right? So they're taking time here. That's part of the appeal of sacrificing in shorter time games. Is even if you're wrong, like, you might end up just winning because they don't have that much time to calculate through it. Like, you sacrifice for a positional advantage, which I'm getting here. Like, their king will be completely bare, which is why we take on g3. Now, is it right? I think that's probably a mistake. I don't think it's a blunder. I'll check accuracy if I'm right. I think it's going to say question mark, but not blunder, not double question mark. I'll see if I'm right, because I don't think it's the right move, but it seems 1, fun, and 2, difficult to defend. Right, let's go to here, and then here, and then check. The one thing is you can't give a diagonal check. They do a great job of stopping that with their bishop. But I'm going to get my rook over here. They have 28 seconds left. I have a minute and a half. I mean, I think I still should be able to win this just because they don't have that much time left. But honestly, the attack... Oh, I think that's wrong. Check. And then you take here, check. That's the thing with sacrificing. Okay, check here. As even if it's not like the most accurate thing, it does create that difficulty for your opponent usually. Alright, and now let's bring our rook here, the open file. Just controlling lanes. They can't move the bishop really, right, because the rook's falling. They have too many things they have to worry about here. And we're going to see if I'm right. I don't think it's a blunder. I think it's going to say mistake. We'll see if that was a mistake or not. That was one I was okay with playing, because it just seemed too difficult to play from the opposite side, honestly. Okay, take here. So that's why I was so comfortable playing it. Take here, check. And then... here... And you have queen here. Yeah. GG. Alright, let's see what the computer says. Red Brilliant. It might be a Red Brilliant. Random from Recess. I haven't seen that show. It's a brilliancy in here. This is a brilliant, really. The computer agrees. I must have played it wrongly because my accuracy is really low. Yeah. I must play every move wrong. No. It's saying, oh, because I did blunder earlier. Yeah. I blundered earlier when yeah. This is the blunder. When I dropped the pawn. But this is a brilliancy. Okay, the computer is with me here. Let's see. Early stream indeed, yes. 1700 Keyfru if you know him. I do know Keyfru, yeah. I actually know him in IRL. Yeah, queen here is better. I couldn't tell the difference, honestly. So I just went this way, but they're both still winning, so it doesn't matter too much. But yeah, the reason I was so fine going for the sack, because it just seemed like their king was too open, and you get 3 pawns, even if it doesn't work, you have the material. But they can't stop, even if they go for the best move right here. You just bring your rook over, yeah. And you see there's just too many openings around the king, and if they move, I think you can just slide in with these checks. Oh yeah, that's not just checks, checkmate. We start off 3 for 3. Let's see if we can go 4 for 4 here in the next game. I'm in first place. I can't believe that was an actual brilliant, though. That did not feel like it at all. I thought it was the wrong move, but it seemed fun to play. It seemed like you could make it work, even if it's not the best computer move. What are the odds of 67 there? You be getting some crazy things to happen, man. But let's see. GG to all. No games happening right now. At least in my... No, they're playing. Okay, I'm just not playing. Alright, let's watch black here. They go bishop here to h5. Bishop d3. What's c3 for white? Okay, take. on d4, maybe? We see a counter gambit. So we had a gambit and then a counter gambit. Ah, we have the bishop f4 in London. This is what I've played most of the last 3 years, but I've now been playing knight f3 more recently. We're getting different move orders down packed. We see a gambit here for white, going for the center with e4, and looking to cement the knight on e4, I think is the idea, right? There is still that pin on the f3 knight. Man, let's look at the other game. This one's going on. We have Kifuru and Messi playing. Kifuru is up in this game. It started out with a king's pawn opening, the rare defenses. I know it's a real opening for black, so I got the rare defense. But I'm playing fair is fair here. Alright, let's go here. The white piece, let's go up. Alright, here, here, here. Okay, I know what I'm doing. Can you still go here? Let's just go up. The queens are looking at b2. Let's go c3, and then we can castle. Let's drop this back for sure. Alright, c3. Now we have this diamond setup. King's going to get to safety, and now we can play and not worry about an early game tactical shot for them. Castle here. On a 30-day streak. Oh yeah, 30 stream streak. I mean, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. That's a lot of streams that you've been here consecutively for. Let's see. I'll take this because I don't want their bishop to slide in and get that square. Let's see. Okay, just up. Nice. And move the knight. What do they do now is the question. Probably I'll go rook c1 next. Rook c1. We guard on c3. That makes sense, right? That makes sense. Eventually I want to play c4, but you can't just yet because the d4 pawn is hanging, and then you can't move it because the rook on a1 is hanging. That's why I like rook c1 on the next turn. Oh, but they sack here. Okay. Huh. Wait. My queen is free. Yeah. That is a problem, that my queen is free. Why did I not move my queen? I don't know why I didn't move my queen. I just didn't see it, that's why. Like, I saw it initially, and then I completely forgot about it. That is unfortunate. But we got knight here to f3. All I have to do is move my queen over, though. Like, come on. Let's go here. Alright, I don't know. We have to get this out the way, actually. Out the way of the discover hitting on a1. I mean, that's absurdly bad. We can go here. So we don't lose the pawn there. To play a 5-2 and give me advice. So right now I'm doing viewer tournament, so I won't be able to do that right now. Advice, I would say, I mean, it's really no different than, I feel like, a rapid game. Like, maybe a little faster, but if you play rapid, you should be fine for it. Like, when I first played 5-2, it was a little weird, but it's, you know, at the end of the day, it's all just chess. I wouldn't be too stressed about it being a different time control, I would say. Don't over-focus on that. They sacrifice because they're up, and they're like, I can kind of do whatever. Which is probably true, to some extent. But too many of those decisions, and I'm back in the game. So let's see if we can force some more. Let's simplify this for ourselves, decisions on their side. Right, because they didn't want to deal with the knight, they just take it. I can get them through that again, it will be huge. We go rook here. And this turn right here is 3 plus 2 I'm hosting right now. So that could be something for you there. Okay, rook takes here. Take, rook down, take. Let's see. Here. And they slide the queen back. This Saturday. I'm playing you this Saturday? But yeah, I am playing on Saturday. Man. Okay, rook down. Here. I don't know. Should I move the rook at all? Let's go here. Let's see. Her will. Oh, yes. No, yeah. I know who you are. I didn't know that was your Twitch name. Yeah, man. I looked at your rating. You're 1800 rapid. I missed a fork? Did I? No, you can't play this because of the bishop. The bishop takes the round d4, which is the problem. And then here you can't play. They take this. Huh. Okay, take. Or is it better to just take here? Yeah, we're just going to take them on b7. Bishop moves out. Frustrating. I couldn't keep the bishop on. Maybe you can, but I couldn't find it fast enough, so it doesn't matter if you could or not. Check. Six seconds left. And we go back. How exactly do we stop all of these passes? If we could stop both of these, we'd actually be in the game. But that's such a humongous if, man. Like, that's not even remotely realistic right now. Check. Let's see. I have to make a move, I guess. Three seconds left. And they get the second queen. This might cause some problems. Them having two queens. Check. I think there are two maiden ones, which is the problem. Yeah. There are two maiden ones. And they get the checkmate there. GG. Alright, let's go to this next one. The problem was my rook was also like... Yeah, the knight's guarding me going up here. We tried. Let's go to this next one. Alright, they go d4, let's go d5. Let's go here. Let's go knight up. Bishop d6. Take. And then c6. And then go here, hitting the king, hitting here. Alright, you want to get back in first. We're still in first. We want to have a decent lead, though. When you take in, okay, take here. With the queen, we're +2 now. Nice move. So let's go up so that they can't go here and win the c7 pawn. I mean, we're +2 right now. Let's go knight here. Three minutes to 2 minutes. Take. Bishop takes on d7. GG's, GG's. Alright, I want to capture this. Actually, I'm going to take this here. Take here, +3. And then knight takes, bishop takes on d7. Okay, drop all the way back. And then they take, bishop takes. If they take, take. 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 The king's still not castled, so that's something to be aware of. But we've won some material to the point where we're okay with the king being open. Okay, and then all the way back to the starting square, and then just castle next turn, right? So we castle here. We can then look to take on e5. Let's see. But yeah, king here is going to be on g8. The rook's going to be on f8. They move in. Yeah, definitely. Let's get rid of this. Wait. No. There was better there. I could have just taken the knight. But I was so focused on stopping f7, I didn't stop to take a look at e5. Threats, captures, checks every move. I did not do it that move. We take here on d7. They move here, queen e7. And then h6. Okay, let's kick the knight back. Let's go here to b6 and then bishop b7. Alright, here. We're still +3 though. Could have been plus more. Could have been plus more had we just seen that. There we go here. On this diagonal. Nice. Then we can go d4 and maybe queen here to d5. Staring at this g2 square. They slide all the way over. Okay, rook's going to slide on this open file. Get our piece to do something useful. Instead of sitting, guarding this pawn that's really not under attack. So it's not the biggest use for me. Let's go here. Okay. Still no checkmate ideas. The queen's on c7. We're looking here. We're looking to go down. That discovery wouldn't work because the rook guards the queen. I wish you could go there, but it's not really a pin, right? Maybe I go here and then g5. That could force the queen trade. And then we'd just be +3 in an endgame with this complete passer. Ah, they stopped g5. Okay. Alright, I'll go here then. Just go for the center with e5, and then I can go up. That way we force the queen trade. Now this pawn will be it'll be backwards because we don't have a c pawn. But even if I lose that, I'll be okay with that. If I can get the queens off the board, it'll be worth it. Right, wherever they go, doesn't matter. This forces them off. And we have 9, 4, 2, 2, 2. 7 for Keyfru. So I gotta win this one to get back to positive on a game and get those 2 points. Yeah, we're hitting the knight. They're taking their time here. The more time, the better for me. I'm guessing they might have to go back, though. And then we just go here to e4. Ah, they sack something. Okay, well, we'll take this first, hitting the queen. And then we can take again, because they can't even stay on the file, right? That's the thing here. So they go here, and then you take this bishop. Or they take check, and then king takes. But they sack. Okay, king takes here. King back. And now we're just up material, right? We're up 2 minor pieces and 3 pawns. Alright, let's go here, offering the queen trade. Take. Okay, pawn takes. Push. Push. And we go knight here to hit the rook. And then we go knight there, and we go there. Wait. I don't know why. I just assume. I don't know what I was doing there. Alright, let's go to the next one. We're at 11. We're playing Asta here. Alright, we get white this game. GG's, GG's. Let's go up. We want to get back to 4 points to win. All right, bishop f4. Up here, take. Let's go here to c3. Kick the bishop back. Take, queen captures. Bishop d3. Knight d2. All right, bishop takes, queen takes. I'm above 3 minutes right now. We're in an opening, I know, so I get to bank some time. It always helps to be up. Like, even in, 3+2, being up on time does have its advantages. But still, it's not as big of a deal as if it's 3-0. Because they can always, speed off some moves. Alright. Right now, up 30 seconds, but nothing too crazy. We're going to castle next turn. We have a bishop and a knight. They have 2 knights. A bishop and knight work better together according to reassess your chess than 2 knights. So if you have 2 knights, you want to trade off one of them for something. Doesn't really matter which one, but I have the better combination right now. Which way do they castle? They're probably castle kingside. Yeah, okay, let's go e4. Ooh, actually, what? I don't know how I do want to take back. Because they both have, like, some things to them. Okay, they go up. Okay, we have this then. But if they take, I think I really don't know. I'd take back with the knight or the bishop first if they took there. And then Mary, appreciate the likes. I think I would have taken back. Dude, I really don't know. They both would have been interesting. I think I would have taken back with the knight. And then I would have picked the knight. But I wouldn't to pick both of them. If I could pick both pieces, would have been good on that square. Okay, take here. And then here. Okay, we go back here to b1. And now we're stopping them from coming to a2 and winning this. I mean, that's like the main purpose of that move. The only purpose. And you have no other square anyways. No other square to even go. Alright. Here. We're just going to walk our king over, right? King f1. Boom, boom. Like here, honestly? Okay, here. Okay, up. The knight won't slide in on my watch. Okay, here. They are fixing their structure, and that'll end up benefiting me long term, having the bishop and knight combo here. I'll be able to just do some things, right? Alright, the king slides up. Okay. Now we're going to go here. And then here. Like, their pieces just aren't... Okay. Take. This is the first set. We're going to take this. We're plus... Get this pawn here. So I appreciate these likes. Just join. I like the vibe here. I've been streaming this game. I've been streaming almost a year now. About 11 months. Actually, yeah, almost a year exactly. But yeah, let us go back here. Wait, this is... Okay, let's go back here. So now we're just up a bishop. No more pawn disadvantage. They have these 5, I have my 5. Okay. Let's go here. You're rid of this weak b2 pawn for a good c4 pawn. This is a good trade in my books. Again, we can't lose every pawn, right? Because then we just won't be able to win the game with just a bishop. But now we're going to try to create more imbalance. Alright, let's go here now. Now they have the problem of, do they drop this or trade the knight off? They don't want to do either of them. Right, you'd like to, they just drop this. I might do the same thing, honestly. Because you're probably just, you're definitely losing if you don't have that. And they're like, let me take a chance that they can figure something out. Which I can understand. Let's go here, check. Wait a minute. I could have done something else. I definitely could have. Oh well. I'm missing some easier tactics today. Let's go knight back. Gotta fix that. Guarding the e4 square. We can go bishop c2. Okay, now we get it again, but I should have missed it the first time. We take here, take, and then rook down. Yeah, GG. So this next one, we're still in first place, but it is not super. I guess it is kind of safe. With 19 minutes left, 7 points per second. I should be good. Can I type? You can't. I won't be able to type. Oh, and then Will, I missed the follow. Appreciate that, man. And the likes from Merit still. We're closing in on 2,000. Yeah, we'll have probably one more tournament. And I'll have that poll start up as soon as this one ends. So if you're interested, you'll be able to join up. If you're watching on YouTube and you enjoy, like the stream. A very free and quick way to help me a lot. But yeah, let's see a game. Let's watch Kifru and Speed. They're both 1,700. Kifru was up a night, though. And up on time. Looks like Kifru will get to 11 points. Oh, no way. Black's winning. You can't get there in time. It's not. You're not fast enough. You can hear me now? Awesome. But yeah, we're doing... I've been streaming for about a year. What's going on, Jazzy? How are you doing today? How are you doing today? How is work treating you? I did get on stream a lot earlier than usual, but we're on. And you push. And then push. Yeah, you get the queen first. Wow. Not great. Ah, a lot of work. I don't want to say your job, but a lot of work. Man, queen there hitting the king. What's going on, Pabu? Queen slides back. Man, a lot of pawns for white, but there's no way they can keep all of them. Okay, they take that one, yeah. And then you're looking at c4 as well. But I still be playing Kifru in the next game. Queen d4 check is probably winning, right? Because you would then take on c, but they go down. Both low on time. Easier to watch than play for 100%. I know that firsthand. They can take on c5 now. I think they'll see that. Is it a fork I'm missing? No. They can take. Yeah, they figured it out. They go down. Ah, now they're just going to take check. And then what, like queen b... Oh, there's a thing, yeah. Queen b7 would have been a blunder. Check. Ah, now the knight falls. Very nice. Very nice conversion there. GG. I should play Kifru, yep. Alright, we get black. Let's go up here to e5. You'll text me? Okay. I will... Do you want me to check, like, right after this turn, or you want me to check after stream? But let's go knight here. Then we can go... Okay, bishop here to e7. d6, and then castle. And h6. Okay, they go here, looking to take. And then go bishop here. If they take, pawn takes here. a5. This is very standard, very standard. You can see by my time usage. Let's go rook here to e8. Take, queen takes. Now, what's their play now? Whenever, okay. I wanted to make sure I wasn't missing something like I need to head over there or something. But yeah, I mean, if you're free, I guess you're probably not that free, but we have that. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. I'm glad that was fixed. Ooh, you can't go here. Do you get it back? Yeah, if we take rook here, pawn up, rook over. I think there's some way. Here, rook takes, you go d5. Rook over. Here. back. And they go here otherwise, which is maybe a bigger problem than that. Huh. I'm gonna go king here. If the rook does end up getting, like, here, I don't want my king to be on the g-file. That would be a bigger problem. We've gone king h7. Stuck here on the corner. Time, we're down some. But again, it's 3 plus 2. So if I'm up, you know, it's not a huge advantage. If I'm down, hey, now you can take for sure. Because the rook up was the only qualm I had with that. But now the rook can't come up, you can just go for this tactic. Winning the pawn here on e4. Looking here on h4. Queen slides up. Okay. Maybe you couldn't play that. Let's go here. They go down. Down. Yeah, I think you could still play this, right? Here. Check. You have to go this way, though. You can't go king g8. Because the bishop takes. If you let them get their pieces in, it's game over. Down here. And I'm glad I guard this square. This e6 pawn, letting them take there, you love to guard f5. It feels great. They only have one infiltration square. They can't have them both there at the same time. They can't have both their queen and knight on g6. They still go for the sack, though. I was considering them doing that. I don't think it works, but we'll see. Okay. And then here. And then here with the queen. I wonder if they play rook up, am I losing? I might be. Let's see, let's go king up. King f7. We're looking at this knight. Now it is defended. I'll look after this game real quick. I think they are winning with the rook up move. Because I don't know what you can play if they go rook e3. But with the knight sliding in after king f7, I might want another piece. So I should be +2 minor pieces. So king f7, going after the knight. We have a knight that can jump, looking at c2 eventually. Yeah, this is a great king, well-placed queen. And then we can look for g8 with our rook to counterattack, which would be huge because they're king. We have no pawns on the king side, right? This f pawn is here, no g or h pawn, but that means their g is a little weak because the rook can slide over easily. And they can't just go back or you take the queen, right? So they kind of just have to sit there and let the queen take. The time is going down here. If they go here, you take, and you're still guarding that check. Let's see, knight, again, we're going to go knight d4 eventually, but the time looks like we're going to win there. They go for this way. Okay, knight takes. And plus these two knights in the center of the board. Let's slide here. Okay, we're looking at their king. All right, that's the goal of this. They lift up slightly. Let's move our king over here. So this knight can move freely now. Okay, knight drops back. Knight's going to take here. And we could really, yeah, I can just keep sliding over it, realistically. Alright, then rook over here. Back. And if they push, okay, here. Now this is the weakness, but you should be able to defend this pretty easily. Right, with after like queen f6, so they slide over. Okay, we take here. Now we're plus 6 points of material. You just have to figure out the closing thing. Yeah. Let's see real quick. I think rook e3 I would have lost. Let me just double check that. Yeah, we're on a streak after that loss there in the middle. No, I have 95% accuracy. Maybe that doesn't work. Why doesn't that work? No, but I'm still winning. Here. Oh, queen here. You can sack. Oh, wait, no. You can just go king f7. Wow. And then here, and then king e7. That's disgusting that worked. Okay. The other next one. We're sitting at, what is this? 6 for 7 here. We went on fusion. That would have been a fun thing to see on the board. After rook e3, queen f8, and it saves the game. Looks like I will be able to repeat here. GG's to all. With 11-point lead. We can watch a game in the meantime. We have this game happening. We have white with the advantage. Let's watch this game. Has it just begun here? And then Fusion, appreciate these likes. Good morning, good morning. Almost at 2,000 there on TikTok. But yeah, bishop xc2, went knight c3, and then bishop e2. But yeah, we won 3, lost 1, and then won 3 again. So we don't want to keep the pattern and lose the next one. We want to win the next one too. But yeah, we're playing speed here. Alright, this game doesn't have to end with 9 minutes left. We could make it last longer, but you know, that's enough time for it to end. Well, 3-2, you'll never know. Let's go bishop f4 here. Let's go e3. Bishop d3. Looking to trade off the bishops, right? Take. And then queen here. And let's just go up. Stop the knight from sliding in. How many times have we played? It feels like, wow, I've seen more of the tournament than the 5 times we've played, it feels like. Well, let's go here, and we can go a4. And we can go here to h3. Queen down. Guarding b2. We can go to h3, we can go to a4. Both of them would work. Let's see. Take. Yeah, they're trying to get something to fall on that side. So we go queen b3 first, and then we can lift up so they can't win the bishop. And then we can castle. But we still have 3 minutes left. I'm up on time. It's not a huge factor, but it is a factor. Okay, let's take this back. Now we don't have to rush and get h3, because if they go here, you have bishop e3. So that works out great for me. I can just castle next turn and save a move. I'll castle. Like, you wonder how good is doubling their pawns there. Like, it seems like it would be, right? But, like, you can't lift your rook to h3 to even get after it, really. So it makes it feel like kind of a waste of time. So we have rook on this file here. Knight slides. I don't know what else to do. Like, let's go here. Like, I don't love it, because they're doubled. Well, definitely take. And now they're not even doubled anymore. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to play this. I just want to go up. They hit the knight. Let's go bishop back. And they move. Okay. We can go here. They go here. Oops. h4. I want to play f4, but you can't play f4 right now, right? It wouldn't work. I'll go here. Guarding this area. That should guard them from getting any bishop d2 idea in. So rook slides up, defending that. And they go for this nice square here. Okay, we're going to rotate the knight around then. We hit the rook. We slide back here, right? And we can go around here. Versus being on e5, we get to e4. Which is honestly better for this position. Whereas e5 usually is better, this would be more beneficial. Okay, here hitting the bishop. They saw my plan, though. Yeah, I was going to go there, but they stopped that. They stopped that completely. Do I have any play? Okay, let's just play a waiting move. Just go up here to h3. It's not a bad move. That's never a horrible decision. And now they lift. So they do create this weakness. Let's go back. Alright, let's bring this over here. Let's go here first, and then we can try and chisel at f4. Alright, knight here, a nice fork. And that should be enough to get us an advantage. With knight here to e4, hitting the rook, hitting the bishop. They slide hitting my... that's a nice little counter to what I just did there. They're immediately counterattacking this. So what if I go up? I go g3. They take... I take. They take. I take. I take. They take. And I could take here. Yeah, I think I just have an extra move, which should give me the advantage. And then we have... Oh, it's even better to take this, probably. Right? Because you take here. You're still... Because their bishop's hanging. So I could take this and keep both pieces on, or take this. No, but I'd rather keep my knight, though. But can I even keep it? If I go here, where's the escape? Like there. It is a bit complicated. Maybe you could go up. I think I'll keep the knight. I think I'll keep my knight. I don't know how exactly I'm going to keep it, but I feel like at worst I could always go a4. And they shouldn't be able to stop that. Okay, let's go here. Okay. 29 seconds left to their time. Definitely not the best usage of it. But we're looking to get our king here to this square. That's the... And just slide over this way, because we're a +1, but the knight's just out of complete control. Not control. Completely out of frame. Like, it's not really helping me. Even though it won the pawn here on b5, because we are +1. Alright, they move their king. Okay, king up. I'm also going to move my king. This pawn here is making this bishop a bit questionable in terms of what it can do for me. Okay, I'm going to rotate this. I mean, check. And we slide our king this way. Okay, here. Hmm. 19 seconds left. I'm going to have to speed it up some. Knight slides in. I was wondering what happens if they play that. Take. Okay, here. My thought was that I have enough squares for my rook on a light square, and a pawn can't get to it. Right, we go here. And at some point, I should be able to walk my knight to hit this. That's what I'm thinking. Or even simpler, I could just go up. Like, yeah, because they have to go back, and when you just go f4, hitting it, yeah, and then you take on e3. I have a lot of things working for me now. You guard that, right? They go back, check. Here. And I've avoided playing a4 to create that weakness. I don't want to create that. Take here, check. Oh, I say that and then kind of create a weakness. But we slide out the way so we can go. Oh, it ends. I said it could last more than 9 minutes too. I was right. It lasted a long time. This game was 45 moves, so that's an extra 3 minutes each, or 90 seconds, so 3 minutes total. But yeah, I get first here, 6 for 7, 18 points. Third place, 9 points, 4 for 7. Third place here, second place, 9 points, 4 for 7. And third place, 2 for 2, 5 points. All right. Fusion Rose, appreciate these likes. We'll have one more tournament here. Let me start this up for you all. One more tourney. Let me create this here on YouTube. It could be the full hour or a half hour, whatever wins. But whatever, if it's a half hour one and like 1-0 wins, we'll still just end it there. But yeah, 3-2 and then 1 + 0. So if you're watching on YouTube, you should be able to see it now. And then let me start this here as well on TikTok. Alright, so wherever you're watching, you should be able to see it. Let me start this up again. Alright, it is up now. And let's see what happened here. Oh, unmute. Yeah. So yeah, you guys can vote there. We have like 3 minutes. I can look at this daily game. They've made their move. Knight takes, okay. Queen takes knight back, right? That's a quick decision. You know you have to take that back. Those are some fun games. Let's see what game we want to look at. We can look at this game again. Let's see what the accuracy was. So we have like a minute or two before the votes come in. 94% accuracy on my side. So I had a really good game. Had a really good game here. Slightly better for black at this point. So you take this, and I just never give it back. F5 is a mistake, actually. Rook D8. Oh, I missed at the end that they can't take, because here, 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 here. And rook down is checkmate. Interesting. I did not see that at all. But yeah, I played F5 instead, and we keep everything good here. We just never give it back. Push, push. The idea is you're threatening this checkmate idea, which is why they push up. Right, threatening mate. Queen goes down there. Check. Push. Queen. King here. And then king here, I felt like it was too many checks you're giving. I guess they're both fine, because you could go queen down now. Or something. But yeah, either way. Once you get the second queen and the king doesn't have a... There's no perpetual, you're fine. Yeah, you take the queen, and we get... Oh, this is mate. Ah, yeah. It took me a little too long, but we found it eventually. That was a fun first game. Let's look at the rest of the votes. No votes on TikTok, so if you want to vote in the top left-hand corner. Here, if you're watching on the purple app, it's a vote there in the chat. And here on YouTube, we have 1 vote for 1-0 and 1 vote for 3 + 2. So 2 votes so far with a minute left. If you want to vote, get your vote in. It's enough time. And I'll be on tomorrow. We'll have probably a lot longer of a stream is my goal, at least. We'll see what actually ends up happening. But that's what I'm going to try and do. Because I had a short one yesterday and then a shorter one today. But I had, sadly, some things I got to take care of. Not sadly. That's some things I wanted to do, I had to do. But tomorrow we'll be back to like a full-length segment. Yeah, we have another 30 seconds left. Still just 2 votes, I believe. So it is tied. And I'll go with the one... That's how I do the tiebreakers from now on. Unless someone wants to break it, we'll do the one that has not been played yet. So this one, Bullet will get the tiebreaker. But Bullet was played, and it'd be 3-2 that got the tiebreaker. But yeah, we have a couple more minutes, or a couple more seconds left, really, before we have to do a tally up here. Alright, let's see. We have 10 seconds left. It doesn't look like it's going to be 1 + 0 for the final tournament. It is if we get the players. Hopefully we get enough people. If we don't have enough, that's fine too. If you guys want to do something different, or if you want to end today. But yeah, that is the timer. No votes there on TikTok. We do end up getting some votes on YouTube, and 3-2 will not win, as it does tie. But it was only 2 votes. It's 1-1. We'll break the tie quickly and go with what hasn't been played yet. So 1 + 0 will win the final tournament here. All right, let's go here. New club, tourney. Club arena name. Can I three-peat is the question. Can I three-peat? Let's go here. 1 + 0. Not increments it. 30 minutes. We're going to set this for 1:33. Alright, perfect. No. No. We have this pop up. I have to close that out. So let me go back here and create it again. Alright, my club. Upcoming. Yeah, I don't see it in upcoming events. Unless I... No, I just can't see it. I was challenged to a 5+0 2-hour arena by someone. Huh. That seems not that bad. But 11 a.m. Oh, I missed it already. Okay, let's go here. 1+0 to end off the stream. Alright. Club arena. Can I 3-peat is the question. Can I 3-peat? I won the first tournament. It was definitely rockier. Right? Like some ups and downs and getting a win. But this one I want a little cleaner. Let's go here. A loss in the middle, but we rallied. Alright, about to put this here in the chat. I need 3 more players to join in this tournament. Alright, it's here. I'm putting the notes section for those watching on TikTok. Let's go here. Notes. Alright, it's posted. Let me go pin it. And then we can do maybe a puzzle rush, especially for 1-0. I'm about to do that. Let me pin this here in the chat on YouTube, and then on this purple app, and then on this green app. Let me put this here. Wherever you're watching, you should be able to see it, or TikTok, you guys can't see it. You guys can go to the notes section. But it's wherever it needs to be, it's there. 4 minutes left. Let me start up and try and get 40. I'm getting 40 one day. And then 40 is going to be the norm for me. Then it's going to be 50. I don't know if I can ever get 60 to be the norm, but I can definitely get 50. I was seeing that when the title players were doing this tournament of actually just 3-0 puzzle rush, believe it or not. It's a tournament for everything. Every chess skill is, tested in some competitive fashion. Let's go here. Here, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, a lot of maiden ones here, or 2s. Okay, rook takes. We have 3 minutes before it starts up. Queen slides here. Knight takes. Queen takes rook. Beautiful. This one I'm a little confused. Oh, maybe knight here. Yeah. And then queen down. 17. 18. And then rook down here for 19. Alright, we're off to a great start. 20 in that time frame is good. And we get there just in time. And you create the stagger. Now they can't catch up to both of them. Queen and then rook. Queen takes rook. That's checkmate. Let's see next. Queen takes rook. Queen takes knight. You're jumping around, just taking everything you see. Bishop here, checkmate. King can't go back. We slide in. We're getting that mate. Knight slides in. That's going to be mate eventually. Here, the pawn's guarding that. Okay. The knight slides in. Bishop here, check. Makes sense, because you take here with check. And then you take here. Alright, that's 28. Knight slides up. This is almost checkmate. Where's the mate, though? Where's the mate? That is the question. Here they just move. Where's the follow? Knight down. And then rook takes, and then knight here. Take queen. Alright, that's 29. Boom, boom. Alright, just in a winning game there. Queen slides back. Rook takes queen. That's 31. No, you can't sack. You can't sack at all. Rook slides down, rook takes. That wouldn't work either. Wow, I don't see this one. I'm very confused on this. Is it here? Yeah. Because you have that winning that at the end. This rook is going to fall. 32. Oh yeah, rook up. And then here, 33. $34. We get to 35. That was a decent run, and I actually saw that one too. But yeah, number 1 today, number 1 this week, but not in my top all time. Let's see who's in the tournament, if anyone. We have 2 players. We need 1 more player. Come on, 1 person in 1 minute and 20 seconds. Please join up. Join from TikTok. Join my club on chess.com. It's PJ's Chess. The same thing as my username. And it's in the notes section of the club. Elsewhere, it's there in the chat. Man, this one does not go through. I'll probably just call it and be on tomorrow. But I would love to get in one more tournament. Try and go for my three-peat. Shout out Kifru and Tumita for joining up. But we do need one more player for it to not get canceled. It may get canceled. It may get canceled. But we're hoping it doesn't. There we go, Cosmic. Appreciate you, Cosmic. There's 4. So, it's still open for anyone who wants to join up the arena. But we do have enough for it to not get canceled. Still, the more the merrier. So don't feel weird. It's unrated. We're actually it's kind of inverse. 43-34, 9 points apart. We both get some good practice against a 2400 bullet player, as we're both trying to get to 25. I think Cosmic's been 25 before. I'm trying to get there for the first time, though. As I got 24-42 yesterday, but I lost it. And now it's 24-34. But I will get back. I will get higher and keep breaking the PB. We have 6 seconds before we start. Tumita versus Kifru, me versus Cosmic. Do I get white or black? And it's 1-0, so gotta go fast. Okay, we get D4 played. Let's go up. Okay, king definitely safe. Let's go here to B6. Take. Queen takes. Okay, we're looking at this pawn here, right? Queen takes. Bishop up here guarding this. Let's go here, attacking. Cut off the bishop. Okay, slide in. Here. I think this is a good spot. We're up on time, and we should be able to trap their knight. Yeah, they realized it. They couldn't save the knight. Take here. Capture. At the end of the day, we're just plus a minor piece. No pawn difference or anything either. Here, down. I think whatever they take, you're fine. It looks like the puzzle, but it's not quite the same thing. And we get the win with 1.1 seconds of, okay, we were able to hold on, and we barely, at the end, we got the win, though. We have this tournament going on. For those who want to join in, it is still an option for everyone who is watching. Please do so. The more players, the better. 3-0 is good, yeah. We had 3-0 for the first one. We have it voted on after. We actually didn't have that many votes. It was just 1-1, so I just we didn't play today yet. Alright, we're playing Tomita. Let's go knight up. Bishop here. Bishop back. Okay, take here. Castle. Knight moves. We see a queen side here. Knight up. Capture. Rook takes so we don't trap our rook. Back up. Interesting. Take. Alright, this is going to be an interesting end. Alright, slide over. Guarding the queen, right? Push. Check. take. Passer. Take, take. Now we're +1. It was a nice little game, though. There you go, up. And you take their queen, and now it's a win. All right. We still have 4 players in, so it'll be like a round robin of the 4 of us playing. Someone wants to make it 5 or 6 or 7 or 8. You can. But yeah, that's 2 games. We're 2 up, 2 down. Let's look at this other game happening. We see black is up, but black is down on time. White's going for flagging techniques. Now white's taking their time here. You gotta pre-move the king. I think black's gonna win now. Yeah. I think they had him. We're playing Keyfru. I've been playing this a couple times today. Let's see how good this is. Again. Because it's kind of just been a fill thing. I think this is an opening, because it says king's any defense. So it must have transposed into a more real opening than just playing moves. Let's go here. We have a diamond. But we're going to look to break through, though. We want to use this diamond for... Oh. What? I just gave that up. Complete miscalculation there. Yeah, that was very bad. We're down a pawn now. We have to keep our pace up. Okay, we go here. Looks like a nice square for the knight. Now we can take, right? Because we have the... I think I had that last move, but I didn't realize it until now. No, that's not what I meant to do. Not at all. I almost threw the game there. I, like, slammed my keyboard trying to get remove that pre-move. I would have lost the game, maybe, if I play that. That is a huge difference between moves. Let's go here. Let me go here. Getting behind it. We get checkmate there. GG, you saw 3 for 3. You're playing Cosmic again here. We get the black pieces again here against Cosmic. We see a different opening played. Let's go knight c6. Alright, now we're castled for safety. Let's go here. Oh, hey, here. Yeah, that was a mistake. That was a pretty bad move. Now we're just down a minor piece. Check. Oh, man. Yeah. We just lost this one pretty easily. I didn't put up a fight. The pawns, they're gone. We get white here. We're still in first. Right, we still have a chance to win. Alright, 1-1. Let's go here. Take bishop. Take. Take. Check. Take. And now we do get the win. Alright, we get a win after that loss. That's nice. We're at 11. We see Cosmic is here in second with 9. That's not bad. It's not bad. Playing Sapphire. We got some more players in. Now at least 6. Take. But I did what I needed to do after that loss. We gotta win. That's all we can ask for. Can't go back in time, and I can't win the next 10 games, but we can try and win that game. We gotta win there. Let's go Bishop G7. Ah. They push. That's annoying. That is annoying. They sacrifice. Yeah. Makes sense to me to do that. Here. Okay, we slide the queen in. Get involved in the game. 32 seconds left to 23 seconds left. Okay, queen takes. Perfect. Okay, we survive it for now. Want to blockade their pawn from pushing. Offer the queen trait. Force the queen trait now. And we get the win. Alright. We're on a 2-game streak since that loss to Cosmic. We're playing Cosmic. Okay. Here. Alright, here. Take. Wait, yeah, I think that's fine. Because their knight at the end hangs. Right, so we're plus the pawn, and then we get the pin on the queen. Beautiful. Take. Oh, I had another move with my queen, too, that I missed. Yeah, I had it again. That's why they can't take. It's queen there and then queen there. They found it. But the game's not over yet. They haven't resigned. So, still gotta keep playing. We go here to h5. About as good of a start, though. Like, this is kind of what you'd want it to be. You want to be up on time, up on the board. I mean, there's really nothing more you could ask. The queen here creates some problems for them. Queen h4. 2 seconds left. Even if it wasn't. Winning on the board is winning on the clock. We're going to play Pagu here. Alright, we're in first place. Alright, keep trusting instincts. Here. Okay, we're down on time, but we're up. Rook down here, and we get the win. Alright, we're at 22 points. We're 7 for 8 on a 4-game streak. And appreciate the follow there from Rez. Yeah, GG. We're playing Kifru here. We get the white pieces again. I'll keep playing this system, because I feel like it'll do me good to figure out how to play this. But you see they threw in a different move order. Interesting. They didn't want me to get this. So that means it's good. Because they definitely took their time out to not let me get e4 easily. So that's a good indicator that that is a good thing. They go for the sack. Okay. Oh, I blundered. I did blunder. Unfortunate. We're down 2 pawns now. Oh man, this is a horrible game. But not over yet. Come on. Come on. Here. Yeah, there's no way I can win this. Over. This is an unfortunate loss. I was hoping they were pre-moving. I didn't expect them to still be thinking. I was like, oh, they're going to pre-move. And they get 0.2 seconds left, they get the checkmate. Nice. We weren't able to hold on and get that win. But yeah, we're sitting in first, but our streak is cracked after that loss there. Our streak is cracked. We're at 22 points though, 7 for 9. We're ahead of second, we're ahead of third, but we still have some work to do. We don't have a humongous cushion with 14 minutes left like you would want to have. And I'm playing Cosmic here, just like you can see it here. No humongous cushion. Get the exchange French this time. Okay, up. We're getting out the way. Let's go knight up. They sacrifice material here. I'm curious how it works. Okay. Here. They push, okay. Take. Back. Oh. That's the problem. Here, check over. There's no way. Oh, it's still checkmate. Tough. We lose 2 straight, and now we're not in first anymore. Huge. See, that's why I needed a bigger lead. It's gone just like that. Alright, let's go up. Okay, we're going to castle on this one. Let's go here. Rook over. Looking to go here to e4. a4. I'm gonna hit their knight back. They hit my knight. Okay, here. The knight slides in. Wow. Okay, we have to block it. Oh my god. Okay, this was next one. That's a 3-game streak. We were 7 for 8. Now we're 7 for 11. It is a very strong arena, yeah. Yeah, we're sitting in second. I need some more games. We need to try and catch back up, because right now it's not looking good for winning. We have Cosmic on a streak. I'm playing radical here. What's going on? Let's see. Okay. Gotta get a win here. We can't go on a 4 game. Then our chances are cooked. We gotta turn it around. Stop the bleeding, as they say. Let's just go here. Okay, queen takes. I was losing on the board and on the clock in this losing streak, so I gotta fix both. Like, it's not like, oh, I gotta move faster or just play better. I have to, or it is just play better, but it's not a specific thing. Like, it all can use work on in this losing streak here. But we can bring our rook here to e8 probably. Yeah, there. Check. Okay, now we're +1. Yeah, that's another loss, bro. Oh my god, that's 4 straight. I'm getting cooked here. That's 4 straight there. Well, we have 9 minutes left. Cosmic has 26. We have to fix it at some point. We have to get a win. We don't have to, but we need to try and win. Yeah, that game, we let it get away at the end. I probably should have focused more on the rook giving checkmate, but I did try and focus on it. I just missed that it was a mating net. I thought it was more just a good placed rook. But yeah, we're waiting for a game. We can watch a game in the meantime. This one just begun. Let's see. This one just begun, so I have to wait a little bit of time. They hit the bishop. That looks free. What, queen b3? I have to get out the way of the rook on the file, but I'm in a game. Lost a key through last time. Alright. This is the game we turn it around. 8 minutes left. We gotta go on a streak right here. Let's go up. Here. Let's go here to h6. Okay, back. Rook e8. That game, man, I was up 20 seconds and I lost. Wow. Now the rooks connect to each other now. Okay. Bring this rook over. Take, take. We need to get some trades because they're attacking my king, right? Here I like... Their time's running thin. Capture. Take. Take here. Okay, this one we should get a win. Let's see if I remember how to do that. They go, okay, rook up. We're looking to attack and hammer here. Take. Definitely keep this rook here guarding that square. Take. There we go. All right, that's one. First place has 30. All right, let's walk one game at a time. I'm not gonna play this thing that I've been playing. I want to test that out some more, but we gotta do something I feel more confident in and more comfortable in, and that's definitely just going for still a London setup, even though it's achieved in a weird way. Okay, we're at +1 now. We slide over. Take, check. Okay, back. Here. We're going for this attack now. Okay, take here. This rook can't move, right? With the bishop still active. Bishop takes. Rook takes here. Alright, GG. Alright, we're sitting at 27. We're 7 behind first still. I want to play them myself and try and stop the streak. So this is what I can ask for. I gotta win if I want to win it. So, must-win game. We know what that means. Gotta lock in. Let's go here. Alright, up. Do I go for a full trade? No. No, trade off every last piece. Time's pretty even right now. Both about 50 seconds remaining. Oh yeah, that's a mistake. And the king is going to get this escape hatch, right? So we're not going to get checkmated. Not that it's not a good attack still, but we're not going to get checkmated. And that is very important to me. Not to lose the game on the spot. Alright. Let's go here. Yeah, that's the thing. It really is still pretty bad. But there's no more sack anymore. Because we defend good enough. Five seconds left. We just have to maintain for a little bit. Okay, here. There is no mate. Wait! No. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't deserve to win if I just did that. I just didn't see. It's like, I don't have a solution. It seems like it's bad. But this is not even that bad. Then just here. Yeah, tough. I thought this was bad if you just go knight back, but it wouldn't have been checkmate, and I missed that. Let's see. Take. Okay, knight's going to come up. The castle up here. Our chances for first were squandered there. Cosmic is very good, yeah. I agree. I concur. Let's go knight here. They take, check. Man, that's 2 games today. I've been up on time, and I cannot close it. I gotta be able to close those advantages. Let's go up here, hitting the bishop back. Let's go up, hitting there. Sack. Okay, here. Take. And take there. Okay. Let's go rook down. Check, okay. Blocking. $20 seconds left, check. Alright, and then check. Take. Rook down, and we're looking here. Alright, we're up on time. Can I win this one? So you take. And then here. Okay, we should be able to close this out. A second left. GG. Alright. That's probably the last game of the tournament. Because 10 for 16, I mean, that's what? 62.5% win rate. I mean, that was okay. I feel like it was I gave myself chances to play better. I didn't close it. So even though it's like a decent win percentage, it's like, dang. Like I could have done a little better. But this is our final game. Let's go up. It won't matter too much because there's 50 seconds left in the tournament, so it won't count, but this is what we're doing to finish here. Let's go rook here. Take. Let's go queen here. Queen takes, pawn takes. Let's move. And let's move. Here. Capture. And I hit the queen. You go knight here, queen f4. They stopped that completely. Okay, knight back. 15 seconds left. I don't want to trade my knight, really. I don't see where else I would go. Okay, down. And 2 seconds remain. Alright, GG's. Let's announce the winner. Cosmic Silent gets first. 11 for 14, 38 points. I get second. 10 for 16, 29 points. And Oxy third. 5 for 7, 12 points here. GG's to all. I will have to hop off stream. I do have to study for an exam, sadly. Or a quiz. But thank you guys for joining up. Much appreciated. I'll catch you guys first on TikTok. Deuces to you all. I'll be on tomorrow. And then on YouTube and Twitch. Twitch, we can raid Colio Chess. Let's do that. OOY Chess. Okay. I've just chatted this, so I'll catch you all later on YouTube and Twitch in 1 second. Absolutely, Suki. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for the game.